What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, I should join the server. That's
Oh yeah,
probably a good idea.
shit! You're totally right.
I've been
I'm
trying
gonna
to
put
find the
up.
server.
No. It's cool. It's cool. The stream is
But yeah,
live. They're on the.
Oh yeah, the
loading
baby
screen.
village, whatever village, with all the crazy old ladies in it.
Yeah.
That with the boss at the end, that's not actually a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even
We're talking about Bloodborne stream. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, we're talking about
How's your
Bloodborne. I was able to either 1 or 2 shot everything, including Gascoigne. But that's
Nice.
because I shoved as many Molotov cocktails down his throat in his second phase, or his third phase, technically.
Oh man, that game fucked me up a lot. I hear people talk about Bloodborne and Dark Souls, and they're like, "Yeah, I beat this on the 3rd try." I'm like, "What the fuck game have I been playing?" Like,
At first, it thought because I was using the stupid Ludwig blade, Ludwig's
Oh,
that thing
yeah.
was
which is good.
stupid,
And then
busted.
I did my second playthrough where I had no health, so I just died instantly, and was going arcane, and I had just as easy of a time.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
I was running the Whipcane Dex build, which is hard as fuck to do.
That was the thing, is I always played strength, and one time I was like, I'm gonna try Dex, and I played for about an hour and went, fuck this, and I went back to strength. I was like, I hate this, nothing dies.
Like, I forget where I said this, but like, when I went into Bloodborne, I'm like, I really respect the game creator, so I wanna play the game the way that probably this person imagines most people playing the game, because I think they'll give that'll be the best experience, because like, they're really good at tailoring an experience and like projecting what players want and want to do. So I did like strength, endurance, like health, just really standard build, and I had a fucking blast. The game was clearly tuned around that.
Yeah. Quick question, where's the server? I don't see it.
Okay, server is going up right now.
Okay, that's why I wasn't seeing it. Cool.
Ooh. Hey chat, how's it going? Yeah,
Hey!
can't wait to watch some board games! Ah yes, board games! My favorite.
Man.
Bread games.
Yeah, so, this is actually technically the anniversary...
Finale.
Yeah, it's the finale of this, but it's the 200th episode of TI's coming out this week.
Oh shit! I gotta catch up!
Yeah, in a few moments should be. No. Normally the 200th episode would be the special one that we're doing things for, but let's just say keep an eye out for 201. Taps nose, winks slyly at camera.
Ooh.
Just a big canceled.
That's
The end.
So yeah, that's a total party kill. Campaign's done, guys.
That's when my OC
never see
Zalvetta
it
becomes an
coming.
actual character.
Oh man.
Let's see here. Oh, that makes, for some reason that makes me think. Peeps and stream levels, how do they sound?
Yeah, no, how are we sounding, guys? Good?
Yeah,
Bad?
test
Mediocre?
sounds.
Middling? Rocks fall, everyone dies. Good call.
Yes.
No, you gotta do the floor collapses into a pit of spikes.
Yeah.
The entire TI party dies. You re-roll in no smarts but hearts.
Oh, I'd love that.
Ooh.
Level
Oh,
C
it turns
level.
out they all had a secret terminal disease.
Oh man. Trying to call the twist for next
Fantastic.
episode. No, you won't be able to call it because it is so brilliant. I can't even
It's
finish that
uncallable.
sentence. Yeah, no, I can't even finish
Oh,
that sentence.
spontaneous
No,
combustion.
next episode will be like 200 is gonna be good. It's a fucking great episode. It's a little longer than usual. 201's like it's beautiful.
Nice. I'm hyped. I'm like 4 episodes behind. I'm a little mad. I keep on asking Sim, like, hey, can we sit down and watch this? She's like, yep. And then we don't. I'm like, come on! Quick question. And you're welcome to say no. Can we take a short rest to heal some hit die, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll that right now.
Now that's
for-
crazy. Like, why would you want to recover? This is just gonna be a normal diplomatic encounter. There aren't gonna be any bosses. We'll get ready with rivers in the desert. I need rivers in the desert. No, there aren't gonna be any bosses. What are you talking about?
All right.
Rivers in the desert.
Hey, it's like the best. Well, actually, let me make sure I have that. Oh, I totally. What am I doing? I'm a fucking moron. Of course I got it. Yeah, I'm locked and loaded, baby.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so is everybody in the server?
I believe so.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, so a quick rundown of what this is and what's happening tonight. We are doing the finale, I guess. You guys could maybe sidetrack it so hard we don't finish.
Let's turn around, guys. Go
That's
look
how-
at all the other paintings.
Yeah, that's how you get the secret achievement. But no, we're probably doing the finale of Fight at the Museum tonight. This is a module made by Christian, who I believe is probably in the chat. It's available online right now on DriveThruRPG if you want to read along / spoil what's coming up. And there are spoilers in it, so I hope you guys don't have the module.
Yeah, look, there's Christian.
Oh yeah, there's Christian, Afro Menace 1. Hey, Christian!
Hi, buddy.
Support Christian, please.
Yeah.
He's a cool
Get
guy.
the module.
And then, like, once we finish, we're probably going to talk to him a bit about, like, how the module went, all the stuff you guys missed, etc. Yeah, let's run down the cast and introduce everyone. Based on the order that I see people on screen, let's introduce yourselves. So, first things first. On the far left, we have Pip. Pip, say hi.
Hello, I am Piff. Of course, I play the far person on left. I also do general stream stuff. My controller books I'm faffing about in Fallout 3 at the moment.
Heck yeah, that's your favorite video game of all time, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
And my character wears a weird panda mask, and he is a psychic of some kind.
We don't
Hands
even
of the
know.
gift.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure. By the way, take a note that you have a magic lance following you around right now. Both
Yes.
you and Loken both.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Speaking of Loken, you're next up in line, skipping Alfred because he's worthless.
Oh.
Aw.
Hi, I'm William. I'm a voice actor. I do a podcast with Jello called Tip of the Tongue. I am the DM for Evan Ward, and I am also playing Ramsey Murdoch in Anime Campaign, which is in a couple weeks. I am playing Loken Hultuk. I don't know why I gave him an accent. He doesn't have one. He is a primordial guardian ranger with a bandolier of infinite axes. And originally he was going to be this big, mean, tough guy, and he still kind of is, but man, is he just turned to kind of a nice fellow as the adventure's gone on. Now he also has a degree in arts.
Yes, your history skill became art
Yeah.
history in the last section.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be clutch, I tell you right now.
And next up, we have Burn, who no longer has a hat.
Oh no!
I sacrificed my hat to the snake god.
Oh yeah, King Cobra.
Yeah, King Cobra.
Okay.
My name is Byrne. I do a bunch of TTRPGs with Piff every Wednesday and Sunday with the group PsyLP, if you want to look us up. I'm playing the character Kale, who is a thief and also has a floating gun around him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's got a magic
got a
floating
real-ass
yeah.
gun.
You got a real
But I didn't realize it was floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that happened.
And finally, last but not least, Carl, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Carl, or Uncle Hot Dad. I'm mostly,
I love that name so much.
I'm not a big fan of the Uncle Grandpa reboot. It's a little weird.
I mostly faff around on Jay's stream, usually doing the TTRPG stuff, like the rest of these fine folk. Otherwise, I'm just shitposting on Twitter. And
Neat.
I am playing the warlock Mildred Peters. She is in an eldritch pact with a being called the Curator. She is also allegedly married to him.
Okay. I think we're about ready to start, so I'm going to take you guys out of the loading screen so you can see the thing. Would one of you guys give me a test roll really quick? Let's see how the luck's doing for the week. First things first.
Oh, just like a straight up D20?
Yeah, just give me a straight up D20.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, hell yeah. There's
That means the luck is
three.
normal.
Oh, man.
Because
I roll a
this is,
3.
Thank God. Maybe I can pull some fucking weight around here. Holy shit.
Oh,
Holy
oh,
shit.
oh, no.
Pam,
Don't
come on,
Don't
Pam.
do that. Don't do that. That's against the rules.
I'm watching you, Piff.
Okay, let's test GM luck really quick. Oh wow,
Oh,
okay,
no.
yeah, you guys are fucking dead. You see no rolls.
Sweet.
That's, yeah, you can't see the rolls. I had a feeling. Tell me now, if you can. No rolls still? What in the actual heck?
It might take a second.
Yeah, it might-
They can see him now.
Okay,
I can
cool.
see him at least on.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it looks like the rolls are working now.
Yeah, give me another roll, guys, just to see if it updates. I have no idea why it does this, it just happens sometimes.
Every once in a while, roll 20 just moves a little slow.
Yeah.
Oh
We're
my
so
god. Oh,
This is gonna be a good night for me.
The rolls aren't updating? Fascinating.
I would refresh roll 20. It might just be having a hiccup.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, music's going away for a sec, guys.
Oh, gives me a chance to switch the track to something different. What is this one? That's not good. I need. No, that's not it.
Okay,
What about
give me
this
another roll, guys.
Everybody crit fails.
So can we postpone to next?
Yeah,
No, this is normal for me. I'm
that's
fine.
fine. Yeah, no,
I'm
we
used to reveling in
should be good.
mediocrity to failure.
I believe we're good now. Okay. I'm gonna do one more test.
Hmm?
There we go. That'll be the real test here.
Do those even exist?
We're about to find out.
Well, we have people just yelling horse. So
Yeah, okay, we're good, we're clear. Technical issues sorted out. Good job,
this
guys.
is the closest thing to a horse I found.
Fantastic. Okay. I believe we're about ready to start. I'm gonna make a tweet and then move ahead with the box text.
The box text.
Text.
You know, I got a good feeling about King Cobra being in charge back there. Meanwhile, everyone waits expectantly for King Cobra's orders. Yep.
One of the statues puts their hand up. You shut the fuck up. King Cobra has the table. They'll watch.
Such an imposing presence.
This will go on forever if you let it.
And it shall.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with the box text. As you walk inside, the infamous and autumn view of Harlow painting is positioned stretching from end to end on the wall immediately in front of the entryway, with the statue of Stephen A. Cart on a pedestal in front of it. One hand gripping a brush and canvas, the other reaching into the air as if beckoning you to look at his work. And what a work it is! The painting is beautiful. It radiates the receding fading of autumn, with vibrant oranges caused by a sunset. The portside city of Harlow is pictured in its entirety, with wooden stone structures with gravel streets that glow with activity. Every detail, even to the most minor of street corners, and the most insignificant of people, is painted with such respect and refinement to make even the fiercest critics nod in respect. Loken, you nod in respect.
Yeah, no, I get this.
Compared to all the other gonzo or pretentious pieces around the museum, you stare at the King Cobra. This piece is undeniable in quality and originality. The tranquility the piece exudes is interrupted, however, as the statue in front of you begins to move. The statue of Stephen Eckhart stands down from the pedestal, placing one stone foot on the ground. It begins to drag the ropeway with it, quickly becoming unentangled. Oh yes, so, I don't know exactly how this statue is going to react, but I should warn you, Stephen A. Cart, kind of a douchebag.
I mean,
we haven't met the nicest people in here anyway.
yeah.
Should I take offense to that?
No, Alfred, you're you're a good person. See, there's a difference. People are terrible. A person's great, and you're a person.
Well, that's pretty profound.
I do have a degree in the arts. Now then.
The man strides forwards. Ah, you have a degree in the arts as well.
I twist my cap to try and look more professional, and I take my bandolier and wrap it around my neck like a shitty scarf. Yes, indeed I do. Mr.
I'm just picturing you putting the hat on your head like a beret.
God, do I have anything to make like really shitty tinted glasses? Maybe I've got like 2 green Coke bottles and I just like bash out the bottom and just crappily put them on my face.
Shave some axes really thin.
Yeah.
Yes. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Statue Eckhart. I am the equal of Stephen Eckhart in every way, except I am a statue. Raises hand, reaches out.
I shake his head. That might actually make you better. You're a hardier fellow to withstand those criticisms, but I doubt you get any.
Can you give me like a... I think you can sub in art history for any sort of like diplomacy check in this.
God bless you, because my diplomacy's not good.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is scare people.
All right.
Hey!
Oh, not bad, actually. The man's stern expression sort of remains. The statue is animate, but you get the feeling like even if you were staring at the real Stephen Eckhart, he would probably be an impassive, stoic-faced guy.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, I assume this is your, magnum opus. I gesture to the very large and very beautiful painting. I appreciate it.
No, it's actually fucking wonderful. Like, you all are in awe. Yes, of course. This is an autumn view of Harlow. This is what we spent a good portion of our, he cocks an eyebrow again, lives creating.
Don't get too caught up in the details of identity, dear.
Yeah. Well, whatever's most natural, you know? I mean, the same thing you like, just go with your gut. It's kind of like painting. Just, roll with it. But yeah, no, this is... Wow, that is stunning.
Thank you very much. You may admire, but you may not touch.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't even dream of it, guys. Come on. Out of curiosity, it's a ridiculous thing to ask because I'm sure the answer's priceless. How much would this thing go for, do you think?
If I was gonna give it a gold value, why don't we roll for it?
Ooh.
Nah, I want to assign it an arbitrary gold value. Like, I'm mostly familiar with Pathfinder gold amounts, but, you probably... If I had to take a guess, this painting could, like, make you for the rest of your life. Like, maybe not selling it on the... Maybe not selling it on the black market would be the easiest thing, but, like... There might be an eccentric rich person out there that would be willing to swap their villa for this place. Like...
Oh.
Yeah. Just to put it in perspective. Furthermore, this is the painting that you guys were advised about in the anonymous letter. This is the masterpiece of Stephen Eckhart. What's functionally beyond value.
Everything's got a price, and I'm willing to bargain. Yeah, no, this is... it's super nice. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm glad you appreciate my work. He
Of
starts
course.
to take steps back towards the pedestal. Tell me, what do you enjoy most about this painting?
I'm gonna be super real. Maybe it's just a ridiculous thing, but just the colors. Even like fall is a very cold time of year, but this is warm and inviting, which is just like the town. It's refreshing.
Roll art history.
Oh, thank goodness for art history. Who knew this would come in handy?
You're welcome.
I'm slowly degrading.
I think you managed to continue to be convincing. Your two allies hit the bush in the background behind you.
I make sure to like step in front of him so I can't see. I'm a pretty big guy, so I'm hoping I block his view. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but would you care for a smoke?
How about a
Stephen
piece
would
of candy?
smoke. Stephen would smoke. Statue card does not smoke. However, I will take a piece of delicious grandma candy. He takes a piece of delicious grandma candy.
Roll for grandma effects.
Ooh. Let's roll a d10 for Statue Card's grandma effects. That's a 5. Oh god, I don't have my list of full grandma effects. I gotta make a new one.
I believe that was something along the lines of fuzzy slippers. Just nice, warm slippers from your grandma.
Oh, nice.
How incredibly specific. Okay, Mark, how are we going to go about this?
Mark looks over in his head. First off, we're not going to be speaking out loud.
Right, you are. Right, mum's the word.
Alright, second. Looks like they're pulling distraction. I'm not the most stealthy, so what we need to do is actually play second distraction, just in case the first one doesn't go well. Looks like our friend is getting into position.
On the far side of the room, Cal similarly hits a bush.
Can I roll for stealth?
Absolutely.
Alright. This thing is...
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. All right, yeah.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you blend in perfectly fine with the bush.
If you don't mind me asking, and maybe it's a bit presumptuous to ask you, sir, what inspired you to make this? Or is that personal and you'd rather not dive into it? I respect it.
What inspired me to make this? You mean Steve? No. You mean me. What inspired me to make this? Yes, indeed. He taps his nose once or twice.
Yeah, of course, you. I mean, I'm talking to you.
He's going to roll art history to try to bluff himself.
Ah, excellent. I'm on to you, sir!
I was inspired first and foremost by the motions, sunset. As you can see, the sun is going down behind Squints the mountains. It was in that moment that it struck my artistic eye. I believed I could perfectly replicate the sensation of a sunset, the sunlight dancing across your skin as it vanishes over the horizon. In that moment, I understood, truly, what the essence of a sunset was, and I reproduced it in my art. The town itself is representative simply of human life. Mankind dwarfed by the splendor of nature. The dying of the sun is similar to the way that nature itself is dwindling from the lives of man, you see?
And because it's fall, it's a double on tundra.
Yes.
I realize what word I'm using.
Yeah, no.
Too late.
As you go on, Statue Cart with his miserable art history roll is very quick to like, yes, and like he's really reaching for anything you're throwing out, so he nods along fervently with your assertion.
Like a couple of fucking hipsters with coffee at a museum. They're shallow and pedantic.
Mildred continues to stare at the painting between the two art hipsters, just getting more and more confused, kind of contorting her head in all sorts of different ways.
Yeah, as you cast your gaze around the room, you do see the magnum opus in here, but you don't see the art tools of creation. Like, it appears that this room is only adorned with a gigantic painting.
Now,
You
what
know.
kind of did you use? What kind of brushes or tools did you use to make this painting? Anything special?
Well, yes, actually. I myself, in all of my splendor and glory, used a sequence of brushes. Special brushes. He pauses for a second. You notice his eyes sort of cast across the room to this door on the far side. Admittedly, they were the finest brushes in all of Harlow. I had them specifically requisitioned for my own use. Yes, that is what I used to create this painting. Yes, he nods again.
So these were the perfect tools for this situation, yes?
Yes, he side-eyes you.
I mean, yeah. Interesting. I like casually look over the bush like, get to the fucking door. I make sure to take a big breath from my cigar and release a lot of smoke. So even if he can't see past, if he can see past me, the smoke will help.
I believe he said something about a door. That means me, right?
Alfred,
Logan, you hear in your head.
Logan,
you hear in your head. Yeah, we're not getting your message. Can you be a bit more specific? This is two-way communication if you want. I mean.
Oh, I can just say it in my head? He's about to talk out loud, so I think it's important that you tell him that. He says mentally, get in the door. The tools are there, probably.
All right.
Shrug.
He goes to Alfred's mind. I think he wants us to find a tool in the door.
I've got just the tool for a door. How about another door? Alfred rolls out from the bush and tries to open the door.
Oh, God.
Okay, first we're gonna roll Alfred's stealth.
Should I roll stealth because I moved from the...
You're good for now, I think. You rolled high enough that it's fine. Let's roll Alfred's stealth. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Okay, now I'm going to dismantle this door using my thieves' tools. That's about what I expected. Alfred rolls out of the bush and just picks up the door with both hands and makes to swing it to smash the door using his own. Mark, you have a split instant to act.
Nah, I'm gonna let this happen.
As loudly as she can.
Oh, I dropped all of these axes!
Alfred, one after the other, just starts wailing on the door using his door. Thwack! Thwack! Thwack!
Hold on.
Oh, go for it.
Just to make sure, he's wailing on the door, and you're scattering axes everywhere.
Yes.
Right?
I'm doing my best to cover up the noise.
Hale, thinking that this is his distraction, will start going.
Oh, it's turned into a fucking mess so fast.
Alright, well, I think I need to change something really quick.
Oh my god.
Clearly the plan's acting!
Oh my god. Yeah, statuette art whirls around instantly and flabbergasted stares at the situation. You have like half a second to try to placate him, maybe, Logan?
What is he looking at right now?
This! This
Oh,
over here! This!
When he turns around,
He is currently halfway up the wall, hanging on top of it.
His gaze
bringing out his thieves'
quickly jumps from over here to here where the great clamor is coming from.
Mildred looks at Logan and says, "Go!" and puts her bag over the statue's face.
Yeah, Logan's just like, oh, shit! I begin wrapping him in a rug.
Oh my fucking god, it went
Do you need like an athletics check to just wrap him in a rug?
Okay, well, yeah, give me an athletics check really quick.
Alright, my athletics is pretty fucking good. Oh no!
That's what you get for saying that.
Logan reaches into his bag, pulls out a smoke screen of rugs like a snowball, overarms it, straightens in the statue's face and fucking books it.
Oh my god. Okay, Kale, that was not the signal. Alfred, what the fuck are you doing over there? Get the door open.
Okay. Before anything progresses any further, we're rolling initiative. You guys have exactly one surprise round on the statue.
Oh my god!
Oh, these rolls.
Jesus Christ! Kale is tangled
Oh,
in the fucking.
god damn it. Oh, fuck. Well, I think it might be time for a very important track.
Oh my god, that was so good. Yes! Oh my god, that was so fucking good, guys.
Shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is looking great for the group.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, Alfred. Oh wow, do I get to go first?
Mark goes first.
Oh,
I
Mark
think.
goes first, yeah. Hell yeah,
Oh my-
Mark. Mark did good.
Yeah, Mark actually rolled a number.
Okay, Mark, it's your
Does
go
this guy
first.
get initiative or like?
You get a surprise round. You guys.
Okay.
You guys were chaotic enough that you definitely get one.
Mark strides over to him, in him obviously struggling with these rugs that are now on him, and he's going to stand generally in a good frontal distance from him, and then from his bag he'll take the painting and plop it down in front of him,
Oh,
pointing
okay.
towards him.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me finish taking initiative order. Then I'm gonna read the painting's effects. Okay, then it's Alfred, then Mildred, and Logan, and
Be very
finally,
specific. I'm trying to point it towards the statue man.
of course,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then Kale. Okay. You whip out the painting and point it at him. Let me read the, painting. Because I love this one. Catman and wife. Catman and wife pictures 2 cat people farmers standing in front of a rustic barn house. Anyone who steps in front of Catman and wife will get attacked by 3 magic missiles. The trails of the missiles look like a pitchfork. Pulling out this item actually in Akart's face, though, since I think this is a cool interaction. Statue Akart's eyes flash for a split second. I've been waiting for this. He attempts to modify the painting on the fly.
Oh. Wait.
Okay.
There's an asymmetry to this painting. Really, you want 2 pitchforks for a total of 6 magic missiles. He quickly modifies the painting so that 6 magic missiles fly out. He then returns it to you. Very well, proceed.
Hit him with it.
You try shaking the painting at him.
Magic missiles fly out and strike Statue Akart, 6 of them.
Jesus.
Let me double check this. Okay, I'll roll it. Anybody off the top of your head know how much Magic Missile hits for in 5th edition?
It should be 1d4 plus 1 per bolt.
Okay, 1d4 plus 1 per bolt, okay.
So it's 64 plus 6, I believe. I can double check that
That's
super
fine.
quick. But
That's
I'm
okay.
quite.
Oh god, I didn't type roll.
So you
You hit
oh
him for
my
19 goddamn damage.
Wow.
Okay, Alfred, it's your go. I'm going to keep opening this door with my door. Oh, I'm real good at this. He somehow manages to twist and turn his door and I'll fucking it up bad enough that he wedges it into the lock like a giant fucking pig. He leaves it there. Okay, door's ready to open whenever you guys want to go in. He walks away. The door is now unlocked.
Okay, guys, what are we thinking? Statue or just bust in there and grab whatever we need?
I'll run in and grab it. You distract him.
All right.
Mildred,
Kale.
it's your go.
I'm already hanging on the painting. I'm getting a painting.
Mildred's gonna run in and rummage for the tools.
Oh shit, okay, I need a music change almost immediately.
Oh, okay, what music do you need?
Sad music. You kick open the door to the, yeah, you kick open the door to the attic.
Mildred kicks open the door.
Mildred
I like it. I'll allow it.
Mildred kicks
Door.
open the door and walks the door. Hold on 2 seconds. Inside the atelier, you see stacked canvas, art tools and dozens of discarded drafts, and blocks of marble all about the floor. And then, sitting down at a table is Stephen Eckhartz himself, dead. A shriveled up corpse by the looks of it. He died of malnutrition, so caught up in planning his next big piece of art. On his desk, though, sits the animating art tools of creation.
Poor soul. He tried to repeat his magnum opus and never could. Mildred picks up the tools.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, Lokenstern, Rivers in the Desert again.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. All right, Kale, are you fine with this? I gotta go help Mark.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll deal with it.
I'm sensing some sarcasm. Are you a little pissed that I'm leaving?
Nope. No, no, Mark.
All right, I'll count on you. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Although
and
it
then
would be
I'm.
nice if somebody would just be able to be here to, catch it. But okay,
Oh.
it's fine.
Oh, all right, hey, I'm turning into a tree. All right, if you jump off, I can probably catch you. All right. No,
Well, the
go help Mark.
painting
It's
you-
fine. Oh, are you mad at me? No. Get mad. All right. Oh, you know what? Roman Lance, get under Kale. So if we need someone to catch him, you can do it.
The Roman
Are
Lance
you happy?
flies over to Kale.
There. Now I'm going to double swing Eckerts with my axis. All right. Let's see, what did my attack roll on this again? It is a +8. Holy shit. First swing. Hell yeah. Second swing.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
strike the statue with both of your weapons.
6 plus 6. So here's the first swing.
Naturally,
And then
due to Eckhart being a statue, it's like your axes do like sort of clang off a bit, but some damage does punch through.
okay, and then this is with the thorn thing I do each turn. This is just piercing damage, so I assume it's also
Yeah.
bludgeoned a little bit. So yeah.
Nice. Oh my god, okay, yeah. You swing both of your axes down on Eckhart. He physically reacts to this strike.
Does this count as a humanoid?
Yeah, he would.
Then +2 on both those attacks because I have favorite enemy humanoids.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Kale, it's your go.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have a thing called second story work, which means that climbing doesn't require an action. You can use it during your move.
Oh, sweet.
And I also have fast hands, which lets me use my cunning action to make a free sleight of hand check. So what I'm planning on doing is just trying to move along the top while using a sleight of hand check to pry the painting
nice.
off the wall and trying to land down here.
Okay, that's going to require a sequence of rolls, which, with tonight's
Alright.
luck so far, is going to be very difficult.
Let's try it!
Okay.
I'm
so
confident.
sleight of hand first.
Sleight of hand first, so that's gonna be +8. 25.
Oh!
Nice. Yeah, you managed to separate the painting along the top. Are you going to try to, like, drop down and catch it?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be acrobatics.
Alright, so that's gonna be a +6.
Oh no! Yeah, you see. Kale.
Kale.
Across the top, Kale quickly slices the painting off from its restraints. It was held up by narrow strips of leather. He swings about on the final one like a truly dashing hero of yore. He uses his small body to bring the full weight of the painting around. However, the centrifugal force is too much for the small man. He flies off into the distance, vanishing into yon bush. The painting clatters to the ground.
I have reach. Am I able to use my reaction to catch him?
Hell yes!
There was also, don't forget, there was the lance that was over here.
Oh yeah, did my lance help at all?
Oh yeah. Yeah, roll to catch Kale first to see if that shit happens.
Athletics, I assume, because it's like the grapple.
Oh yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Fucking rivers in the darkness again. I mean, rivers in the desert again. Or hell, life will change.
Oh yeah, no, let's get some life will change. Oh man, you got me out of that painting. The least I can do is catch you.
You
Also,
grab,
you were right. I did need to catch you.
you grab Kale, spin him around in a full circle, and just wing him right back onto it.
Finish your fucking job.
Kale, attempt that acrobatics check again.
If you roll another
Alright,
one, I'm just letting you fall.
Yeah! You touched down like nothing was ever wrong. The painting attached to your bag. You're not sure how it works, but you can move at a highly encumbered speed carrying it. Good
From the other
fucking
room,
work,
Notre Dame.
guys.
From the other room, Notre feels she missed something very important.
Okay, now the surprise round is technically over, and Eckhart is going to go first because bosses.
That's fair.
Eckhart at the start of his turn is going to take an immediate free action to do art things. Seeing a giant tree in front of him, he is going to prune you much like a bonsai in an attempt to make you less threatening.
You motherfucker. Oh!
The statue vanishes, the transcendent artist disappearing. He appears on the far side of you, and you have been pruned into beautiful topiary.
Dude, so should I just like lose my big mode? I'm totally cool with that. 'cause
Yeah, oh, that'd be really good. Like, yeah, no, all that's sitting there is a giant dolphin. It falls away to reveal Logan beneath.
What the fuck? That has never happened ever.
And my turn is just beginning. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a sketch pad, and begins to doodle his emergency art supply. 3. Let me double check what a 3 is. Okay. Eckhart slaps paint onto his canvas, and a cloud of gas erupts from it in a 15-foot radius around him. It completely obscures vision and disperses after a few rounds. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, we're back.
I'm sending us to a loading screen while I get some gas.
Oh,
Oh, man.
good
Real nice
God.
art
This is a great fight so far. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
I
let's
can't
do
believe
this.
I lost my big form instantly.
There's the big
Luckily,
fucking
it
gas cloud.
doesn't change my damage at all. It just changes my reach.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a really good smoke asset.
Okay, let's do this and drop you guys back in. Okay. Eckhart vanishes amidst the smoke. It is Mark's turn.
Great. I have to deal with smoke. Well, you know what? He's going to try to take his turn to try to have Lance Pal be an impromptu fan and basically just spin like a fan to try to blow away this thing. That'll probably be his turn.
Okay. Nice.
What do you
What do
roll
I
for that?
roll for that?
I have D20? I think this is just raw D20. Like, this is just shenanigans.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah, let's you managed to just suction up a little bit more of that gas. Okay, Alfred's turn. At the start of his turn, he needs to make a DC 10 Constitution check.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he makes it just fine.
Oh.
Oh, I see what you were going for, Mark. I'll try to follow it up with my own action. I call this the revolving door. He spins his door around. It does nothing. Mildred, it's your go.
Mildred walks out of the room after picking up a few pieces of paper and such, be like, did I miss something?
We're killing the
chaos
statue.
that has ensued.
Yes, shit got real very fast.
Okay. Let's see if I can get these to work. She pulls out the tools of creation and starts drawing like a giant fan on some of the canvas
sweet.
to blow
Okay,
away
cool.
the gas.
Yeah, give me like a D20 roll. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, 2 seconds. You managed to, in a split second, yeah, blow away all the gas. However, you see something immediately in front of statue of Cart. A tiny stick man lies on the ground, writhing there. It has no legs.
What?
It looks up and opens its horrible ink mouth. Kill me.
Yeah, with pleasure.
Okay, Logan, it's your go.
Do
Can
I
we see a cart now, or?
Yeah, you can
where
see
is
a
it?
card. Sorry. Weep.
Hiding under the tiny stick man.
Yeah, hiding right behind it.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I've got motherfucking spells, baby!
Oh no!
I forgot I got spells, baby! Let's see here.
You've had magic this whole time?
Yeah, I've had magic this whole time. I'm a ranger, baby. I can do shit. I can't do a lot of shit, and my like saves are like 11, so it's super easy to ignore. But all right, let's see here. I have one thing called something thorns. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I should have realized this a little sooner. Scroll down here. It's called Hail of Thorns. What is that? What is that? Where are you? Hail of Thorns. What the? Okay, Hail of Thorns. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this creature creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged attack or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack, and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. And I only have first level slots, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my axe at Eckert with Ensnare or Hail of Thorns.
Okay, excellent.
So they both need to make a dex saving throw against a 12. Once I actually hit. So let's see here. In order to throw an axe, throwing an axe instead is a 6. All right, that's not a big deal. Plus 6. All right. I assume that hits Eckert.
Let me see. Yeah, that absolutely does.
All right. So then for him, he's going to take the D6 plus 6 plus, and then is that? Can I use that on a melee attack? I want to see if I can just blow this guy up. Once per round. Oh yeah, I can just add that as damage. Okay. So then I'm going to do the extra D6 on that. Oh no, it's actually a plus 8 because he's a humanoid. Okay, so here's the against Eckhart directly.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then here's the explosive piercing damage for both of them, halved if they can beat a 12 for Dex.
Jesus Christ. Okay, first things first. Oh boy.
I'm designed to kill, which is why I'm on a stealth thief mission.
What damage type is this?
This is piercing.
The stick man just fucking bends out of the way. Kill me.
And don't dodge it.
However, Eckhart is going to get hit probably. What was the DC?
12, he failed!
Oh, he gets a hit!
For the full 5 damage!
This would look far better being thrown from a dolphin, just FYI.
No, I'm going to kill you. But then the best part is then I can take a 5-foot step and just wail on little stick man here with the melee attack, so...
Okay.
Higgity-bee. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, it does? Oh, boy.
It has 6 AC.
Is he a humanoid? You can say
sure.
no. Alright, so, he takes 10 damage from the axe.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God, and he's gone.
There we go. Okay.
Listen, just, roll over and die, and we're gonna leave, alright?
It's Kale's turn.
Well, I have this painting. I have this gun. I'm gonna shoot him with said gun.
Okay, cool. Dex. Dex plus proficiency for shoot with real ass gun.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, you managed to strike his upper shoulder. Give me a little damage. Just a little. Tiny bit.
How much is... You didn't give
Oh,
me damage.
yeah. Your real gun damage. Let's say,
Yeah.
let's say a D10 for real gun damage. I could double
Damn.
check it, but...
Damn. I think that's what it was?
14.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, you actually managed to chunk his shoulder a lot. Okay. Top of the turn order, it's Eckhart's go again. Tell me, why are you doing this? Why are you bothering to steal my painting when you could simply admire it with all the other beautiful things in this museum?
Because I can admire a whole new big mansion, property, and servants a lot better. Yeah, I can observe that a lot more.
It seems that we are absolutely at odds. You have no value for art, just money and worldly things.
And you're just bad art, so, what goes around comes around, mate.
Oh! He's going to roll 1d4 for it. No! Yeah. He quickly sketches something on a piece of paper. Bad at art. I'll show you who's bad at art. He quickly paints a stick man and reveals him. Kill me.
Acker, come on,
It stumbles forward and attempts to grapple you.
What the fuck?
It's not very good. It falls on
I need
you.
to roll athletics, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, higgity-bee. He got me!
Yeah, roll art history really quick for me.
Oh. What, this thing has a lineage?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Dude?
Yeah, you can actually recognize this stick man. This is one of the most essential of styles. It's the beginning point of all artists trained in a particularly classic method. You actually begin to appreciate it a little bit. Maybe Eckhart does have a point.
Maybe you're onto something.
You start to come around to his side a tiny bit.
No! You're not me!
Okay, and he's going to suddenly, struck by your rapid appreciation for his art, he stares down. Don't tell me. You too have the eye of an artist. For a second, I thought you were a simple thief. Throwing up a ruse to steal my painting. Perhaps do you want this for yourself?
Boy, this sounds like there's a trap in here somewhere. I mean, I guess I could use some tips in being a fancy pants artist.
Ah, I begin to understand. You were so overtaken by the beauty, you just had to take the painting. I should have known my work would be that overpowering. He begins to think to himself. He reaches down into his pocket and is struck by a flash of artistic inspiration. Here,
Oh, shit.
I will doodle something for you free of charge.
Wow.
He paints a canvas pitch black and something springs from it. An incredibly buff stick man bursts forth and poses.
Oh no, it's my OC!
It is going to rush forward and, hold on. PDF is taking a while to load.
Nope, that's A-okay.
Yeah, it's going to appear, pose one time, and then sprint forward. Go forth, my most beautiful creation, he says, posing, the figure looming behind him like a fucking stand. It dashes forward with an underarm jab, striking at somebody who doesn't appreciate art, aka not Loken. It's going to attempt to punch through Mark.
Punch through?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, good.
You'll be fine.
Oh, just that hit?
You'll be fine!
Oh god!
Might not. Psychic backlash. As a reaction, gain disadvantage. Roll that shit again.
Oh, hell yeah!
Do that?
Does that still hit?
I believe that still hits, yes.
No sort of psychic or supernatural power will protect you from the beauty of art.
Take 2 damage.
It takes 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, roll low. You take 5.
Alright, that's not so bad.
Okay. That is his turn. It's Mark's turn.
Oh. Alright.
The buff man poses in front of you repeatedly. You can tell the second you try to do anything, he's gonna slap you across the face. Like, you can sense the slap a-coming. He occasionally, in the middle of his posing, like, raises his hand up, kind of shakes it back and forth a bit, like, ooh, when am I gonna get ya? When am I gonna get ya?
Alright, I'm going to bonus action to make my light step 10 feet instead of 5 again. Fuck.
You step out of slap range, he goes back to posing.
I don't like this thing.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be able to blow this guy up next turn.
I'm going to try to thought spear the thing around my friend at the moment.
Okay.
That'd be appreciated.
It needs to make an intelligence save.
It does not, is all I'm going to say. Deal your damage.
Oh!
Okay.
It certainly has a 0 intelligence, but thankfully has enough intelligence to say, kill me.
Oh, thank God, it blows up! Loken, you're freed from its insidious control.
Ah! Your art still sucks!
You still sucks!
Hey!
Hey! The two glare at each other. Okay, it is Alfred's turn. Alfred is going to run up and attempt to hit a cart with his doors.
It's suicide! No!
Oh my god.
Alfred throws down his doors, takes off his hat for a split second, looks momentarily furious, puts his hat back on because he likes it, runs forward with just his fist, and yells, "You fool! You had no appreciation of your true gifts! You were never a true artist! I was the true artist!" He breaks 2 of his fingers on his face. Ah! Ah!
What do you even do, Alfred?
It's Mildred's turn.
Mildred,
Loken, I'm so sorry. His dumb face just got me super steamed.
Then hit him with the door!
Oh, I should have done that.
Mildred walks over to Alfred and says, "Let me see your hand, dear."
Oh, thank you so much.
She draws up a quick splint and puts it around his fingers.
Oh, fantastic.
I thought she was gonna just break another.
That would be cruel.
Oh my god.
Now don't do it again. Also, another thing. She draws up a pair of boxing gloves for him.
For Alfred.
For Alfred.
Give me a D20 for sock 'em boppers. Yeah, they're pretty good. He gets spiky boxing gloves.
There. Now don't hurt yourself with those.
I'll do my best. Oh man, my nose really itches.
Nose
Logan,
returns to town. He's doomed.
Logan, it's your go.
All right. I look over to Mark. You got buff dude, all right, or can I deal with Eckert?
He just kind of like shrugs at you, like honestly has no idea.
Right. Sounds good. I cast Hunter's Mark on Eckert.
Oh, nice.
So now I'm gonna step up nice and close and let's see here. I gotta double check on Hunter's Mark. Does it do one other thing that I thought it did? Mark a creature until the spell ends. Whenever you hit the creature, you have advantage on wisdom check. Okay, no. Okay, cool. So no advantage on this attack, but I will still swing max into his face. 17.
Oh, fuck yeah, I know you hit.
Okay, so this damage is real. Because Hunter's
Oh
Mark
my
gives me an
god,
extra
damage is
D6.
super
I
fucking
use
real.
Yeah, so because he's a humanoid, I get a +2. Oh, I get a +2 on the attack roll, anyways. And then I get a +6 because once per round I can add the spikes to my axe. But I cannot attack again because it took a bonus action to use.
Okay, so you just fucking chunk him. He's not looking too hot. Kale, it's your go.
Kyle, he's in position for a sneak.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take out my short sword. Yeah, my short sword. I'll try and sneak up behind him. Can I stab him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I will try to stab him with +5. So it's supposed to be with strength. 13?
You do not hit. He nimbly dodges out of the way while posing. I'm
Fantastic.
gonna say since you're flanking, you can roll again. I know this is an optional rule, but fuck. Like, come on. Yeah, like it should
sure.
be a base rule.
Oh, Burn, you rolled a D10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I rolled a D10!
Yeah, no, that's a good
Fucking
roll on a
wonder,
D10.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Sorry,
no. So you just roll again anyways, because, yeah.
Here. 16!
Okay, 16. Fantastic. Give me advantage anyway. You might crit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you do strike us back.
Yes.
Deal just 1d6 extra damage. Okay.
Okay, fantastic.
Tell you're holding the sword around. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
6 plus 4. This is piercing damage.
Okay. Wow.
I think he's still holding it wrong.
A mortal wound.
You kind of just into Eckhart's back, and he's like, he turns around, he's still posing. He looks down at you condescendingly and begins his own turn. Now close to his masterpiece once again, Eckhart draws on additional power.
Oh!
He's going to do a triple backflip through the air, land on the, land on the stone plinth that's here, and pull on his most efficient use of emergency art yet. Another smoke cloud.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow! And another 2 stickmen, too! He vanishes amidst the smoke, and you hear 2 stickmen plap to the ground.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay.
Kill me.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Hey, one at a time.
Mark, it's your go. Oh wait, no, I forgot about Buffman. He's going to dash towards Mark again and try to punch through him.
Ah, no!
Oh my god!
You still get disadvantage. Roll that shit again.
Oh my god! +7.
You son of a bitch! Oh god!
You know what? Buffman grabs Mark by the face, throws him in the air, executes a command grab, slams him down, snapping his back. He casually throws him to the side and demands a towel. You feel obligated to give him one.
I don't have a towel. I got this wrong.
Mark, you're dropped to 1 HP and thrown in a fucking bush.
Well, he still takes 2 damage.
Buffman dusts himself off. Mark, no!
It's okay. It was my time.
You still had 5 years and a day! Did you mean to say 5 hours?
It might be 5 minutes at this point.
Oh
I
god!
think you forgot to 0 and it was a 50. Is he dead?
5 years for me.
I have to help him.
Go to him, Logan. Go to him. It's technically the start of Mark's turn, but Logan, you can move on it.
I don't care if I take an attack of opportunity.
Hey, could you kill me instead? Buffman's too busy posing.
Let's see here, and I think. Oh no, I already used. Oh, I'm out of spells. I can't. Oh, I can't do what I was thinking of doing. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna get up in front, and I'm just gonna use both axes and just start wailing on this guy.
He motions towards you, ready for your assault.
First swing, and then the second swing.
Oh no! Overtaken by a rage, Logan begins to swing his axes about. Mindless fury completely overcomes him. He sees red, and when he comes to, Buffman is gone. But so is Mark.
What do you mean, so is Mark?
It's like in that bush all the way over there. He's probably really hurt.
Oh, okay. I thought you were dead.
Piff, I'm gonna be real. If you want Mark to die at any time, feel free.
No.
If you want to move to him, you can.
Mark.
Oh, hey, Logan.
Okay, Mark. I don't know if I've got anything for you. You want a cigar?
I'll just cut off a few days of my life, no thanks.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, I just looked in my inventory and it says I have 10 pocket squirrels with axes. Did you want one?
Yeah, I would like one of those.
This is James. He is
Hi, James.
yeah, he's a good lad. I would like to release the other 9 squirrels to make a beeline for this stick man and devour him.
Yeah, during your touching scene, you kind of open your pocket, a bunch of squirrels just dump out and make a beeline for him. In the background, as you're looking into Mark's eyes, you just hear a, oh, thank God.
Squirrels is frantically tearing him apart. That's my turn.
The moment is truly beautiful. Okay, back to Alfred's turn. Okay, here I go. This one's for Mark. Rest in peace. He takes an attack of opportunity from the stick man. It's just a -3. No, that is incorrect.
Whoopsies. Oh my God.
You're 100 years too early to catch me! He says, leaping over the stick man, who barely makes motions at him. He brings his hand back and attempts to punch Eckhart. Oh my god, he totally succeeds!
He did the thing!
I did it, and now this is for my boxing instructor!
Shit!
He actually punches Eckhart in the face, removing a good portion of the statuary. Mildred, it's your go.
All right, Mark, I'll do what I can to help. Mildred draws a few band-aids, I guess, and gives them to her little bullet friends, Lilliput and Colibri, and has them run them over to Mark. She puts them in her gun and shoots them over to Mark.
Oh, nice! Give me D20 for healing bullets.
Oh, no.
I guess I just get shot.
They're holding band-aids.
2 band-aids are delivered to you at high speeds, Mark. That's all I'm gonna say. Mark, okay, no, fuck, I've gotta. Mark at his 1 HP is having a moment with Logan. And you just hear a crack as Mark is reaching up and he just goes down.
Mark. Mark.
The boys just kind of look at each other and run.
I look at Eckhart, you son of a bitch!
Mildred hides the gun behind her back.
Logan, it's your go, actually.
You hear in your mind, Logan, life imitates art.
Fade to fucking like chalk drawing of Mark slumped against the wall. Punched onto the screen at the very bottom. Mark, retired.
No! Oh god, how far away is that? That's oh, I don't have reach. No. Okay. So I have to leave Mark. I wait. Does no? There's things in the way. I couldn't charge.
You could totally charge. Eckhart specifically dragged them over.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure charging works the same as Pathfinder, where you just double your movement for 1 attack.
Okay. Yeah,
I believe
no,
so.
plus this is your moment. This is your character development moment.
All right. So oh, this is actually a +10 to hit because he's a humanoid.
Oh my god.
So, all right. And then because of Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Oh no!
Yeah, you perform your final move, Hunter's Mark 3 ellipsis. You raise your axe above your head and fucking obliterate Statue Eckhart. With that, the fight is done.
What about this guy? Oh, he's dead.
I'm just gonna fucking die now.
Mark. Oh, I'm in Mark. Oh, I moved Mark. Mark, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Kind of like fucking fumble him.
Ragdolls.
Can anybody heal?
Mildred, you have to go to him.
I can't believe Eckhart shot him. He was already down.
Eckhart is a real asshole. A
Fuck
real
that guy.
asshole.
This is the best I can do. And Kale reaches into his backpack, takes out his disguise kit, and draws a smiley face over his mouth.
You know Mark would never smile. Stop that.
I'm sorry. That's all I can do.
Mildred reaches into her disguise kit and pulls out a nurse outfit and just starts dabbing Mark's forehead.
Wait. Those tools. What are they called again?
We can make a new Mark!
I don't want a new Mark. I want this Mark.
No,
Well, let's see what organs he's missing. Okay, all of them. Okay.
That was a hell of a bullet.
They're the reanimation tools, right? That's what they're
I
called,
don't
right?
think they're the tools of creation. I don't think they can reanimate
creation.
Alfred, do you know anything about them?
Yes, these are the animating tools of art creation. I'm afraid they can do little to repair the human soul!
I don't think it's his soul that's damaged. It's his body.
I do have a +2 in medicine.
No, like, let's be real here. Did you see how badly he got fucking shredded back there? His soul's totally in tatters.
How's your soul, Mark?
Mark doesn't move.
I do have a +2 in medicine.
I have a +3. Let's team up and do this.
I have a -1, so
Don't touch him.
The simultaneous.
All right, here's my medicine check.
Yeah? Hey, tied!
Oh man, the two of you work together, and yeah, no, if the soul is willing, he could still be alive, or he could. Nothing seems to be. He's not losing any more blood. Mark might be in a better place now.
Mark is still motionless on the floor.
Come, Loki, let's get him out of here.
Yeah. I throw Mark over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes. Like I said, buddy, I'm gonna get you the best damn doctor.
With this valuable painting, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll probably buy the entire doctor.
Yep, the whole doctor, thank God.
Oh, by the way, I think the real Eckhart was dead in that room.
Is there anything else good in there?
Wait, seriously?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's hilarious.
What, did you see anything else that could be useful?
Just some old paintings. I think he was trying to recreate his magnum opus.
As you pass by, King Cobra sheds a single tear.
I know. We're all hurting, buddy. Oh, I got an army crawl with Mark. Crawling with Mark.
Oh, a totally sad procession is getting cut off here, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta everybody hit the deck. Okay, I'm going to drag the doors along. Mark's head is like smacking into paintings on the way out. The one with the horse gets tipped over.
Damn it.
Doja just kind of shrugs it off, closing her eyes to make sure not to look at it.
He had so much to live for.
He also had so much to maybe die for.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably stop army crawling. I stand up.
Oh yes, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm wondering is, who shot him?
It was Eckhart.
It wasn't me.
It had to be Eckhart. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do a perception check to realize if he had a gun or not. Oh, I'm actually proficient in this. But not by a whole lot. Oh yeah, he was packing heat.
Oh. I could've... No, that's fine.
Hold on, guys. Let's take two. Let's put Mark down beside the fountain. They say the saint here was some sort of miracle worker. Maybe she'll give Mark back to us.
Yeah. Give him back, bitch.
Yeah, no, Mark flicked a coin in here earlier, but I suppose there are no miracles to be had.
taking the coin back. Fuck you. You don't deserve this. Should we give him like a proper funeral? Because I don't know if we can bring him back. I'm just being real here.
It's not my call to make. You all have known him far longer than I have.
I can't say I know if it's what he would want or not.
To come back or have a funeral?
To have either, to be fair.
Well, I can't just leave him here.
Well, I agree with that. Maybe we can immortalize him as a statue of some sort.
Yeah.
We do have those tools of creation.
We could topple this thing and put him there instead.
Done and done.
You tip the fucking statue over and put Mark up in its place.
Give him a cool pose.
What pose would you like, Piff?
This is a very important question.
I think I would probably want him generally in a relaxed stance, but his arm is pointed forward with his pointer finger extended.
It's just kind of like casually pointing.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
boy, it's not exciting, but that was Mark.
Yes, not exciting, but that was Mark. Alfred?
Yeah.
Alfred looks down at his hands, and if you could change the music up really quick.
What do you need?
Maybe
What is
more
it, the
rivers
life note?
maybe some more rivers in the desert. Alfred looks down in his hands. While you're erecting the Mark statue, some items found their way into his greasy palms. He looks down at the animating art tools of creation, an evil glint in his eye. For a second, he looks up, and you can see the face of pure betrayal in his face. You guys, I haven't been fully honest with you. From the very beginning, it was me who put you on this crazy adventure. That's right, Alfred!
I put the axe in his forehead. Just instantly not having it. Oh, and because of Hunter's Mark, I can move it to a new target, and he is a humanoid.
No, hold on, I'm doing my monologue right now. You roll backwards. You all had your moments, now I get mine. And then he stops. The beginnings of a conscience clawing away at Alfred. Let's see, for a second, if all of your development has made Alfred have a change of heart. I believe you were at rank 9 I was joking around about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that's enough, quite frankly.
Oh no, I think I'm still an asshole! Hold up 2 seconds, I've got to tell you about my genius! Not just fucking kidding, let's roll initiative, this shit's mine now!
You asshole! No, I'm not ready, I'm so sad.
Now let me break out my real stats! Oh, it's still a +2, I'm not very good at this. Okay, Kale, it's your go first.
I'm gonna tag out my gun and fucking shoot him. just seriously, just shoot him.
Okay, yeah, you managed to hit him.
Okay.
Kill this son of a bitch.
10.
Yeah, you just fucking shoot him for 10 damage. Oh, you're going to have to do much better than that. I've been hiding my secret power level behind these doors. Okay, next it's going to be Mildred's turn.
How dare you betray us! She picks up her crowbar and shillelaghs him across the face. Let's see. Does it use my spell attack bonus or my just charisma bonus?
I believe it's your spell attack bonus.
Okay. Not much.
Oh, jeez, yeah, you just clobber him right across the fucking face.
What was my damage on this? Was it 4 or 6 plus my spell attack?
Yeah, I totally forgot. Do 4. I think it's 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Boom!
Okay, yeah, you smack him across the face for 8. Oh, okay, holy crap. It is... Hold on,
His turn.
Loken, and then... Yeah, then Mark, yeah, okay. At the start of Alfred's turn, he's going to disengage, take a step back, climb up on here, proclaim himself the superior artist, and say, I spent years living in Eckhart's shadow. Now I'll show you what I'm really capable of. He's going to use the animating tools of art creation to use Alfred's emergency art table. He rolls a d6.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's pretty good. This
That's luckily
is
not
the
good.
ultimate art. Alfred and his art tools focus on painting a campus using his full turn action. It's your next turn. It is your go, Loken.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I move my hunter's mark over to him. He's a humanoid, so it's a +10 on the attack roll. So here's the first swing.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Second swing. No! No! I have to avenge Mark!
Alfred nimbly dodges out of the way. Wait, hold up. Avenge Mark. I didn't kill him. I just took your tools.
You
Bullshit, I saw him shoot Mark.
Oh, okay. Now you're pitting me for murder. That's fucked up, man.
Absolutely. You betrayed us.
I stole like a paintbrush, really? Not cool, guys.
This is the son of a bitch that shot Mark, not Eckert.
It's Kale's go.
They don't call me the stump maker for nothing, you son of a bitch.
Alright, I'm gonna just try and shoot him again. How much ammo do I have?
Let's say you just... Yeah, let's not worry about that.
Okay. Shoot him! 21.
21, shoot. Okay, now roll damage.
11.
Okay, he takes 11 points of damage. Oh, jeez, that's just a real gun! I don't even own a gun! I can't believe I'm being blamed for murder! Mildred, it's your go.
Mildred pulls out her gun and shoots him too.
Does literally everyone here, other than me, own a gun? Show of hands, everyone!
No.
Mildred raises her gun hand and shoots. 18.
Yeah, no, that hits.
I use axes because it's more personal.
7.
Jesus.
You're just fucking this guy up! Okay, it's Alfred's turn. At the start of his turn, he reaches down and reveals actually a gorgeous piece of art. Its absolute magnificence outdoes that of even the painting you have on your back. Alfred has fucking potential. Now, were this a normal encounter, you would simply be blasted with the ultimate art. However, for a second, Eckhart's ghost runs through your head, Loken. You remember the motions he made to immediately counteract your, Mark's art check with his own. You're given a split second to modify or change this painting. Roll art history.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, bud, that isn't good enough.
That is perfectly fair.
Everyone needs to make a DC 13 toughness check right now.
Toughness, is that like constitution or?
Yeah.
Strength?
Let's say con.
Shit, I was hoping it was strength. I'm really good at strength saves. Alright.
I did it.
Oh my god, did everybody just fucking do it?
I got a
Yeah.
6.
Oh my
I got a
god,
19.
you guys just fucking champed it. You're ready for this. He reveals the painting. It is super beautiful, and you do take 2d8 points of damage, but you aren't completely blinded.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it looks really nice, and like it's revealed in a huge fucking solar flare. So yeah, let's roll this for all you guys. Okay, 9 damage to everyone.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance, which is a Goliath ability where once per short rest, as a reaction, I can roll a d12 plus my con modifier to reduce the damage.
Oh, dude,
So
nice.
I can just tank it. Yeah, I want to just look like a badass and just take the hit and keep walking.
Oh
like
shit, okay, yeah. No, you completely and exactly negate the damage. Loken, it's your go.
I take one step forward and I just beat the shit out of him. Alright, so a 10 on this roll. Yes!
Yes!
Oh my God.
Needed a crit.
Alright, so do I roll damage twice, and does that include my hunter's mark and all that crazy shit?
Your hunter's ... mark.
Yeah, my hunter's... Okay, so
Absolutely. Because
Okay,
this is
so-
for Mark.
here's the first part of the crit. The second part of the crit. Does the second attack hit?
For the sake of this, yes.
Alright, and then here's the damage for that then. So he suffers... wow.
We need different music.
51 damage.
Do you have life will change again?
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's 51 damage.
Okay, you fucking... God, you... Much like a split second ago, you reel your goddamn fist back, dropping your axes, imitating Alfred to Alfred's own face. Your arm arcs backwards, and you charge, letting out a guttural roar. For a second, you see Mark's face. He's standing in front of you, walking away into the warm sunlight. He vanishes with not a smile. Mark wouldn't smile. He just kind of nods one time, disappearing into the ether. You know he's proud. As you come to, individual fireflies burn away from your fist, the vision fading. Your hand is buried in Alfred's face. His entire body contorts like a puppet whose strings are being pulled upwards, backwards. His limbs flail in every direction, suddenly flung free. The art tools flying from his hands. He flies backwards, perfectly over where King Cobra was, slamming headfirst into the marble and cracking it wide open. The fissure extends upwards, splitting the column all the way to the top. The roof begins to shake, the museum shudders one time, and Alfred, ass outwards, is still.
The only door I'm gonna hold open for you is hell's.
That's real good.
Oh, man. Oh. The fucking art tools hit the deck.
I take the art tools and I turn to the party. You see, I'm the one that started this whole mission. Imagine if Loken was like the third bad guy. No, but I think
Quit joshing around, come on.
yeah, no, I'm
get
just
out of
fucking with you. I don't even feel good about this.
Neither do I, Loken. Mildred puts her hands on Loken's shoulder and takes the tools.
Okay, hold on. Mildred.
Thanks for the tools, sucker!
I literally punched a man 50 feet and killed him on impact. You really want to do this right now?
Change the music again!
Are you fucking
Are you
kidding me?
both idiots? You really thought one of the two men without a gun shot Mark?
I rolled 22 for initiative. Sorry, just gonna fucking do this or what?
I am never ready for combat.
Oh man, okay, I have a different pog for Mildred. So from minute one, me and Carl have been planning Mildred's betrayal, at least.
Yep.
I need a different track.
Hell yes!
Mildred
Okay.
takes off the get smoked hat of friendship and burns it to a crisp.
You bitch. Oh!
Oh!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Carol!
Finally! I have all the power I need!
She misty steps away.
Okay, and let's get this fight started. As the boss, Carl, you get to go first.
We'll call her Maldred.
Mildred, oh, that's
holds
really
up,
good.
holds up the tools of creation and begins to activate her masterful works of art. First, she paints a few small little. Let's see, what kind of demon-y things? She just paints some skeletons. She paints some skeletal armored skeletons to defend her. And also, more importantly, let's see what this one does. Ooh. Let's see. Kale, you're the closest one. Your mouth overcomes with the taste of prunes. For the round, you have -1 strength, dex, and constitution.
Yeah,
The
those
bad grandma effects.
Yeah, no. Mildred rolls a d6 for art and a d6 for bad grandma effects.
Well, shit.
Hold on one second.
You all bought that baloney about the curator? Of course I was coming for the tools. Now I can do whatever I wish.
I am so sick of Kale. We're burning this place down, right?
If we're doing that, we're taking Mark to get him buried.
Yeah, you're right. Damn it.
Okay, so Burn, you rolled a 22?
Yeah! Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just shoot Mildred. 16, does that hit?
Nope, it misses. The bullet whizzes past her, ricocheting off the wall and getting caught up in the tarps.
Okay. I'm going to move. Hold on, is this something I can hide behind down here?
Like, it would probably give you cover, but I wouldn't say you could hide behind it, necessarily.
You can hide behind me. We have discussed that.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you move, then...
Yeah, and
there
I am
goes my
going to be
hiding
moving.
spot. So is there anything, like, could I hide behind here? I am a halfling. I am small.
Yeah, let's say...
There's the new Mark statue.
Yeah, there's that Mark statue right over
That is
there.
true. So I'm just gonna go here and use my cunning action to stealth.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, cool.
So this will be a +8 to stealth. 11, so it doesn't really work.
Doesn't necessarily work. Yeah, you take a look at the statue that you know so well. Mark stands pointing heroically into the distance. Is this just me, or is he pointing somewhere different? He's pointing straight at Mildred.
I didn't do that.
Neither did I.
Neither did I, says Alfred, wedged in a fucking wall.
Can I take a free action to shoot him again?
You know what? Go for it.
Alright, let's shoot him again. That's right, this is a +5 because I have -1 dex. Nope. There is my turn.
Are you still shooting at me? Are you fucking joking? You found out who killed your friend!
You're still an asshole.
Logan, it's your go.
All right. Let's see here. I will get here. I'm going to become a tree. And I have reached. I'm going to move my hunter's mark onto. Whoopsies, that didn't happen. Okay. To this guy here.
Okay.
Is he humanoid? You can say no.
Yeah, he's a skeleton.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
good enough.
his first swing on him.
Okay, that very hits.
I'm just gonna roll my damage now just to see if by chance I do kill him. +8, +6 from Hunter's Mark. Oh, I'm sorry, that should be a D6. Let me just.
Jesus Christ.
If it has +8 and +6, it's dead.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
blowing up. that
Okay, it's still
fucking
very
stone.
dead.
Okay.
It whispers, "Kill me," as it hits the ground.
So this is a swing at the second guy, moving Hunter's Mark to him.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So he gets this, and I'm just fuck this guy. I'm gonna give him the. No, actually, I'm gonna save that in case you get close. So he takes 18 damage.
Okay, he's also dead. Thank you. Both the skeletons kind of turn into a pile of dry paint dust.
Right then. Ooh.
Okay,
I might be
Maldred,
able to
it's your
move
turn.
Ha! Those are just pathetic little skeletons. You didn't think that was my real power, did you?
She walks up to Loken, pulls out her now twisted, malformed metal crowbar, and swings back.
Oh, it's a dire crowbar.
You will provoke an attack of opportunity because I have reach.
She's pretty. Does she still have the attack of opportunity, considering she's the same size as you now?
Considering you're engaging in kaiju combat, you know what? This is more interesting. Yeah, just fucking take swings at each other.
Okay.
All right, so
I assume that does not hit.
no, that won't hit me. You're
Okay.
humanoid, right?
Yeah, good. We'll say that. It's fine.
All right, and then
That hits.
I can move Hunter's Mark over, and I'm going to put my piercing strike on this one, like I planned on. So that's 19 damage.
Jesus Christ, Logan.
I built him for war.
Maldred hisses, reeling back from the pain.
I should know better than to try and deal with you directly.
Yep, but you're dumb.
Kale, it's your go. Oh wait, no, Maldred, you can still do your actions.
Oh yeah, and then Maldred raises the tools and begins again. Let's see. I have macros for these now. Where's my macros? Oh, there. How do I use a macro again? I should have. Oh well, I'll just roll it like this. Let's see. Loken, you're now covered in itchy sweater. You have -1 to your attack rolls
I'm a
now.
tree.
Too bad, even it's made of termites.
Oh no!
Ooh.
And it's -1 on attack rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Just until the next round.
Okay.
And then, also, don't touch the art. Mildred in all of her creation has +2 armor class until next round. And in one final sweep, she walks over to the Mark statue. Why do we ever make something as foolish as this? And she pushes at it.
Roll to attack.
I'm gonna cut this.
I'm just gonna
bitch
roll a
down.
d20. Does it hit?
Roll a second time because you're at disadvantage. Mark's eye glints while you try to swing at it. He actually ducks out of the way, breathing a breath of fresh air. He gains 4 HP.
What?
Oh my god! It's still fucking resurrection! Mark, enter the turn order.
He rolled a 14 at the beginning of this particular.
No, you're going now!
Alright, cool.
Mark?
I should have known I hadn't finished you off.
I just fucking miss immediately!
Oh no, that's his turn order or whatever the flip.
Oh no, you're good for initiative. Just go. It's your turn now.
Oh shit. Alright, he's actually just going to just start recovering for like this turn. He actually kind of like falls to a knee and like just starts breathing heavily.
Mark.
Logan.
Mark.
Yeah, hi.
And I suppose that's
Mildred, you look different. Why'd you shoot me?
Mildred shot you?
He's
Yeah,
really
that is-
dense, isn't he?
It was really confusing at the time.
I have an intelligence of 14 and a wisdom of 15. I really shouldn't be, but you know, these things happen when you roll a 4. Alright. Whose turn is
Boy,
it
my
now?
ear.
it's Gale's turn. Who's hiding behind you?
You're here because we love you.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna shoot Mildred again. Do I still have that negative?
No, you don't anymore.
Yeah.
You're good.
Gone.
Yep, I have it now,
1, 2,
though.
3.
Oh, shit.
It hits.
Alright, so then that's D10 plus 4. It's 10 damage.
All right.
And then I would like to take my cunning action to try and stealth again.
Go ahead.
24.
I think
Yeah,
that works.
Damn
That is my
halflings.
turn.
This one can't even count.
But I can always count on him.
You are very cheesy.
Yes. Right. Who's up now?
It is Loken's turn.
I'm gonna move 5 feet and just wail on her. Okay, so I need to do -1 on this, so this is now a 9.
Mhm.
Okay, and then the second swing. All right, that one.
First swing hits, second does not.
All right, so then here is the full force of my axe. Oh, bad roll. Oof.
As you still do 13 damage.
It's still not that great for him. Oh, you know what? I think it's time to get back to... Sorry, I was really caught up in the moment for a while. I'm gonna kill you.
I'd like to see you try.
Axe hits her in the side of the neck.
She hisses fucking bile in your face. At the mention of, did somebody say bad roll? You hear a doink on the back of you, Mildred. You take a sterling absolutely 0 damage.
Mildred turns around and flicks Alfred in the head.
Oh, holy shit!
Get out of here, you insect.
Don't worry, guys, I've got your back.
Really?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I don't know about. I'm gonna do an insight check. I don't really trust this shit. What's my insight? It's not great, which is pretty good.
Let's see.
I think you're up to some bullshit, Alfred.
No, you have to understand something about me. I have a deep and troubled past. The truncated version, though, is like, I was going to steal some paintbrushes from you guys. What's all this about murder and killing each other? This is some seriously messed up stuff. I don't want to see my friends die. Who would want that?
Said light Yagami.
I have a super trustworthy face. Look at this face. That's reasonably trustworthy, actually.
The moment we all look away.
Yeah, you look at him fucking behind the doors, still bug-eyed as shit. Okay, how about this, guys? I'll use my most ultimate technique on my next turn, sacrificing all of my life force in the process. Will that make you trust me?
I mean, then you'd be dead, so I mean, that doesn't really solve anything.
Okay, I'll
'cause then we
sacrifice
can-
I'll use my second most ultimate technique and sacrifice like half of it.
That's better. Yeah, that's more dramatic.
Yeah, okay, good call with that, good call. He's sort of
Yeah,
like fucking, like taps the side of his head like, good thinking.
Yeah, because like, if by chance you do convince me, still mad at you, but if you do convince me, then I'm like more likely to keep you as the door holder, like we discussed earlier.
Oh, that's adorable. I still have the job. Honestly, I thought I'd be
Is that
like
a fucking pun?
Will those affect my chances of employment?
Yeah,
It was.
that's pretty good. Who's next?
Alfred is preparing something big. If you assist him, he can do it on the next turn.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to assist Alfred with whatever the hell he's planning.
Maldred, it's your go.
Alrighty, let's see what these grandma effects are. You're still really itchy, Loken.
God, this sweater is awful.
It still just stays at -1.
Okay.
And she paints, this time, she paints more things into reality. A flock of birds. And by, really, these are supposed to be tiny, but oh well. Just imagine it's a lot of them.
Fucking
The birds all decide to start roosting on Loken.
Stop it.
They rummage through your foliage and begin nesting on you.
Oh my god, this is just the worst.
I'm gonna roll for nest quality.
Wow! Oh, okay.
They are the most beautiful, intricate nests you've ever seen.
Yeah, you feel...
Oh.
You actually...
Pretty sure it might be against the law to disturb this.
You actually feel pretty bad about disturbing these nests. It's gonna take some sort of a wisdom or I think it's a wisdom. This is a willpower check on your next turn to disturb these beautiful creatures. Logan.
Oh no.
You're kind of an animal lover,
Because
unfortunately.
there's only 3 of them.
Okay, Mark, it's your go.
You see Mark's eyes flash in a whole bunch of colors. So what I'm going to do is some shenanigan shit.
Okay.
I'm going to change to my third eye, which is a bonus action. Gain Unwavering Eye, which is a bonus action. And go back to my other particular thing, which is called... Oh shit, what is it? Intelligent Fortress.
Okay.
Which is another bonus action. That is all of my actions. I gain 4 HP.
Mark's just fucking recovering? Okay.
And Mark, as you activate your third eye, you feel another presence in the room. You're not sure where or what, but you feel it. Somewhere.
I have blind sense.
Yeah. Oh, shit, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the range on it?
That's 30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not quite. You get a sense.
Yeah.
Kale, it's your go. Also, Kale, this is completely unrelated to what Mark just sensed. You see something on the far side of the room.
Alright, ignoring everything. I'm gonna shoot this thing. I have no idea what it is. So let's see how I do. That's 11 versus AC.
11 versus AC? Okay, yeah, you fire into the mass. It kind of twitches, the cloth wriggling, it continues rolling and growling.
Okay, let me roll damage. Plus 11 damage.
You deal 11 damage to this. You suddenly blow a hole in what you realize is a very much animated rug. The rug, I'm just gonna use... I'm gonna use this rug, since it's already next to us, disentangles from what it's trying to consume. A mimic. The two continue their dance, wrapping around each other once again. They roll harmlessly across the ground together.
I'm gonna stealth. No!
Yeah, you're freaked out by that. You're substantially freaked out by that.
Yeah.
You also did just fire a gun.
Yeah. That's true.
You'd be surprised who can get away with shooting a gun at someone then hiding it. I'm just saying. Stares accusatorily.
Pointing fingers here, Alfred.
Look at it's your go.
Alright, so I need to roll a wisdom save to not disturb the birds.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh god. What is my wisdom save? I don't think it's very good. Oh fuck. It's only a 2.
Accusadorally.
You cannot disturb the nests. The beauty of nature just is inspiring to your artistic sense.
Yeah, you can't really move or attack. Can you do anything else you can think of, really?
Let's see. What else can I do?
You can move a tiny bit if you want, but you cannot attack. Like, you can move a space with you. If you don't want to move.
5 foot step.
Yeah, I can shimmy 5 feet, so I'll like carefully shimmy closer. I don't think I can do anything else. Oh, maybe I can have my squirrels do something.
Oh, that's perfect. Make me a distraction.
Yeah, I guess I'll have my squirrels jump out and something. What would I roll for this?
You could have to roll them attack the birds or something. Just roll a d20. We'll see what happens.
No, who are you, like, what are you setting your squirrels on?
Well, I can't really do anything with the birds because then if I have the squirrels do it, it's still like a bad thing to do to bother the birds. So I'm gonna have my squirrels leap on Maldred's face and just distract her for a turn, or at least maybe prevent her from doing 2 art actions or something.
Oh, yeah, no, that actually makes good sense. Which
Squirrels!
Which do you want to prevent, Grandma?
The squirrels make their own perfect nest.
In her hair.
Go ahead. Go ahead and have the squirrels roll for art. Give me a d6.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Nice.
I was so excited.
D6.
Okay, have the squirrels give me another d6.
Oh, can I actually interject? I've got an idea.
Okay, yeah, you got that one, Jay.
Okay, cool. The squirrels fucking... Oh, God. Yeah, the squirrels take control of the pen and pass it to Loken. Loken sketches quickly the most vivid image of power in his mind. The most recent image of power. From the ether springs the potent, the powerful buff man now with Get Smoked Head.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh, you were on fucking point with that. He poses
Yep.
one time. And oh my god! Oh my god, Buffman throws Mildred into the air, performs a double command grab, throws her across the room, poses one time, and vanishes.
Okay, we must never, ever, ever give one of those things the tools of creation. Because that is the ultimate final boss.
As Buffman passes out of existence, he nods at you one time, Loken. You sense a mutual sense of respect.
Hey, rock on. Thanks, man. That was awesome.
He poses and fucking vanishes as usual. Carl, assign yourself an arbitrary amount of damage you feel is correct.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
my...
just gonna...
This fucking guy!
Dude, OC is amazing.
Okay, you know, earlier I was kind of dumping on Eckhardt's art, but he made that originally. Now he's your original character. I'll admit it's pretty good. It's good. It's quality. Like, no one can deny that.
Yeah, like he every time he shows up, he's been quite efficient.
Oh yeah, I've spent my entire life hating Eckhart, like living in his shadow, but you know what? Living in that shadow, that ain't so bad. The rest, fuck it, but that, no, it's okay. Anyway, I've gotten the perfect distraction for my super attack. Get ready, guys. Alfred drops a door, kicks it, throws it to the ground. It rests on the floor, suddenly imbued with the life of the animating tools of creation, an enchantment he applied during the last combat. He gets ready for his most final attack. Open the door! Get on the floor! Everybody walk at the dinosaur! He vanishes. From beneath the ground, you feel a great rumbling.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How long have you been planning that one, Jay?
It was pretty spontaneous, actually. And from below, comes a certain beheaded individual riding an even greater beast.
Jesus.
It roars its great skeletal mouth and prepares for combat. Maldred, it's your go.
Damn you, Alfred!
The birds peck at Loken, taking the pen back to Maldred, but leaving their nests. You can move again. She will not get an artifact this turn, but her natural grandma magic overwhelms you and still takes effect.
Oh my god.
And okay, let's see. Oh, Mark, this time it's you. You're overwhelmed with crippling grandma smell. You have a -1 to int, wisdom, and charisma.
Oh no.
It muddles your mind. You can think of nothing but nursing homes and plastic-covered furniture.
Okay, Mark, it's your go. What do you got for us?
So he's just like, he takes a bonus action to just kind of like think for a bit.
Listen, Mark, a lot of stuff's happened recently.
Yeah. But, why, I still don't get why Mildred's like that. I missed something.
Yeah, you missed something big. I mean, one very big betrayal happened, and one tiny betrayal happened.
He, thinks for a second and goes, oh, okay. He turns to Mildred, die. As he points, and you get a Mind Spear. Roll a save, yeah.
Is that wisdom or intent? Oh, it doesn't really matter. They're the same thing for
It's
me.
intent.
19.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you save from it.
Okay.
I believe, let's see if this is correct. Is this hand damage, or... no, you don't take anything.
Oh. Her mind just
You
like
get a gun to fire bullets at me, and you don't have a mind gun.
I do have the spear, though.
Are you gonna use
As it
the
floats
spear?
next to him.
Oh yeah, are you gonna use it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna strike with the fucking spear?
I hope so, yes.
Okay. Not so much. Your Roman lance flies past Mildred and sticks in the Alfred hole in the wall.
The birds perch on it.
No, my one friend.
Kale, go. Wait, hold on, your one friend?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, I wasn't even angry for me, I was angry for the other two.
What the hell?
They were crying, dude!
We're trying to avenge you.
Yeah. We almost killed Alfred for you.
I almost died! Alfred points to himself. He's got the biggest black eye in the universe.
Oh, don't worry. You guys are best friends. He's the only friend I got.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, nice save.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
why you're the
cool.
brains of the group. Good old Mark.
Shooting Mildred. 19.
It barely hits.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so 10 plus 4. 9.
Damn.
She's fucking
And
tough.
I'm going to use my move action to go over here. And then I'm gonna use my cunning stunt to move again to the other side of Logan.
Mate, I'm gonna be moving in a moment.
That's fine. That's my turn.
Speaking of which, it's now Logan's turn.
Alright, I'm going to unshift in tree mode because I can literally only move 5 feet. Alright. God, I don't...
You wanna hop aboard my dinosaur?
Holy yes! Alright, yeah, no, okay, I assume I gotta roll like an athletics to climb up the dinosaur.
Yeah, you could probably just grab on with strength. Like, you're basically gonna hang from it and Alfred's gonna pilot it on his turn.
Alright, higgity.
Yeah, that's okay. You grab onto, like, one of the dinosaur's tailbones. It isn't quite as cool as, like, you're riding the front of it and slicing at people, but yeah. Okay, looks like it's the start of my turn. I'm going to use my impressive handle animal skill to bring us around. Yes, that's about what I expected. Loken, you're going to have one shot at this, and I'm going to drop you off like a fucking paratrooper.
I do have primeval awareness. Communicate with animals.
Okay, that's way more useful.
I'm just gonna like pat the side of the dinosaur's tail. Hey, whoa, buddy, just calm down. Work with us for just a little longer.
I keep hitting it with this door, but it won't listen.
You gotta glare at it. It doesn't react to pain. You gotta show it who's boss.
Oh,
I'll
yes, that
intimidate
actually
it.
makes perfect sense. Yes, this'll do. Let's rock and roll. The plesiosaur skeleton flies through the air, making ethereal motions. As if moving through water, it floats towards Mildred. It wings its tail around, and grants Loken an opportunity to attack.
Alrighty. I still have my negative, right?
No, you don't. You don't have it
Oh,
anymore.
I don't. Oh, okay. So here is the swing. Okay.
Okay, that
And then
hits.
I'm going to put everything into this. 8 plus 6. Oops. No, you son of a bitch. D6 plus D6. So.
Ow.
Oh,
18.
Jesus.
And I would wager I do not get a second swing because I.
No,
You're
hanging
you're
on.
just
yeah.
falling.
Yeah, I'm hanging on with one hand. Yep. Nope. Perfect.
You fucking do a drive-by attack on the dinosaur's tail, slicing at Mildred. Maldred.
Maldred screams as you fall through the air, slicing at her. But before you land on the ground, you bump off of something and actually fall here. You're not quite sure what you hit, but you bounced off of it, and you hear a slight noise.
Wait. I can't do anything right now, can I?
Oh, absolutely not. It's Maldred's turn. Go!
Maldred attempts to pick up Loken
Uh-oh.
after activating her grandma effects. She actually just reaches down and pinches your cheeks, Loken. You take
Ow.
1 damage,
Unreduced
and then
one
one to try and pick
damage.
you up.
That was like really inconvenient.
Oh, she swipes at you, but your tiny form is too little for her. So instead, she whips up the tools, the tiny form, as you are still a hulking man beast.
Yeah, I'm still like 6 foot something or other. I'm a big ass guy.
She raises her tools and makes a brand new painting of a mesmeric eye. Everyone in the room cannot help but look at its gaze. Do you have like a painting pog I could use, Jay?
I can grab you one of the ones from over here.
Yeah, just any old painting will do. Have it facing, yeah, that way.
Okay.
Or the way it was before,
The way it was?
facing the right side of the room.
The right side of the room, like that?
Other way.
Other way?
One. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
As you look at the painting, you all cannot help but stare at it. I can't grab it.
Oh, I'll make it a token.
Okay,
Change to token. There you go.
great. And Loken, you cannot help but stare at the painting. Your vision is now locked on this painting. You cannot look at anything but the painting.
Can I use art history to realize what it is?
You know?
You can. Go ahead and try.
Maybe on your turn.
Yeah,
Okay,
on your turn.
fair enough.
For
Yep,
now,
yep,
it's
fair
not.
Yeah, yeah. Mark,
Nope,
it's your
fair
go.
enough.
Is my gaze also on this, or?
I don't think so.
You haven't seen the front of it yet.
Okay.
People are suggesting the, Jaldaboth? I don't know how to pronounce its song.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can find that. I actually did not have that in the track, but I can get it quick.
So, I got a question. Am I stuck here because, like, they, like,
No,
somehow,
you're
like,
fine. They
freeze
No, we just
me
propped
here?
you up.
Fuck you up.
Okay. Mark hobbles down and goes about yay far. Can you see her from the... Can she... I think that's a good view. That should be fine.
I will say, Mark, you notice the blur while you look over at Maldred. You do notice the blurry outline of something on the floor next to Logan.
Mark would be,
That sucks. It just moved. Guess he can do a minor to do another. No, it doesn't work. Never mind. Knowing that in his mind, he can only really do what his mind was set out to. Does he still have his negatives from the last turn?
No, they're gone.
Okay. He's going to try to mind spear this lady again.
Okay, that's a int save.
Yep.
17.
Misses, so you take nothing.
Okay.
Damn.
I told you need a gun.
Logan's just staring at the painting. God, but what does it mean?
That's end my turn.
Kale, it's your go.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and move up to about here. I'm just going to try and shoot Mildred. So yeah, I'm just going to shoot Mildred. Let's try and do that. I have advantage. Yeah, I have advantage because Loken's within 5 feet of her.
Oh, yeah.
So 2d20 1 plus 6. 14 versus 18?
Miss.
Oh,
Right.
that's right. She's got like 19 right now or some crazy shit.
Yeah. I'm going to use my cunning action to move again.
Okay.
Around here.
No, you should come over here. Definitely come towards the dinosaur.
I'm good, thanks.
Are you positive? You're gonna miss out on a real cool thing.
I can see it from here.
You could be, but you could be part of it.
No!
Gee, fine. Logan, it's your go.
Alright, so I will roll art history. Hicketippy.
Yeah, you
shit.
break out of the gaze.
Wait a minute. This is just junk! Alright, so
The painting looks away and runs.
Is there still like the shimmering thing in front of me?
Yeah.
I take a deep puff of my cigar and just blow out the smoke to see if anything is amongst it or if it'll cough. Oh, axe is coming down.
I will say in a split, roll perception for me, actually.
Yeah, roll perception.
Alright.
14? Okay. Yeah, no, you spit out smoke on the ground, and you do actually sort of like, your smoke contours around the bound and gagged form of a person on the ground. That's...
Wait a minute. So am I able to? So they're bound and gagged.
Yeah.
I highly doubt I can do this. Can I try to remove the gag?
Yeah,
probably.
go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Just fumbling around, I try and figure out where, like, I assume a cloth or whatever it is, and pull it off.
I don't think you even have to roll for that, honestly.
Yeah, you just kind of do it.
Thank you, Logan.
He raises an axe and goes, "Wait a minute,
You saved me.
What?
you gotta fill me in here, Mildred, because I'm about." Choose your next sentence carefully, because hit with 2 axes.
So rewind back to the end of session 1.
Oh, hold on. I need a different music track.
Yeah,
for...
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So at the end of session 1, we all, except for Mildred, ended in a bathroom.
And she went to check on the actual she went to check on the curator of the museum, seeing if he was okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my my god!
And came back this demonic shapeshifter and took her place. That's why she was so mean in session 2.
Just immediately, yeah. Here's your fucking flashback.
Oh.
Yeah, no, and she came in well after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. I even wondered, like, because I rewatched the first session, like, God, Mildred just disappeared for the longest time. I feel bad because I was like, we just kind of ignored Carl for a long time. I felt really bad about that, but
Oh,
now
no.
you were just turning evil.
Yeah, no, this was all part of our grand plan to betray you 5 times at the end of this session.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
man.
that's pretty fucking neato.
Anyway,
That's
flashback
real
to the
neat.
present.
Long
Long story short, this witch trapped me and gagged me here. I've been here the whole time. Thank you for saving me and also not chopping me in half with an axe.
Ryan.
She
gonna
gives you a
kill her
piece of
now.
candy.
All right, so first swing against Big Evil Mildred. All right, and then second swing.
Okay. First swing hits, second swing barely misses.
All right, so here is the full blast.
Oof,
22
okay.
damage.
Christ.
Okay.
And is that it?
I just realized I have an animated Roman candle spear that I haven't been
Oh, that's
using.
pretty good.
Yeah, can I have him do something? Maybe
Yeah.
he like just finally floated in.
You had to concentrate on it, so you're like, oh yeah, callbacks, and you're like, boom, throw the spear. 15.
It misses though.
Misses also sticks in the Alfred hole.
A bird hops over to that one. They were getting a little cramped on the other.
Damn.
Okay, start of Alfred's turn. Okay. At the start of if you like go around another go, I'm going to do another big try, maybe get us another chance. Do you think you can hold on that long?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just going to crash my dinosaur. Alfred is going to attempt to roll to crash his dinosaur. Holy shit, okay. That is the most decent Alfred's rolled all day.
And it still missed.
Yeah, no, this is handle animal to see if he can control the plesiosaur.
Okay.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is Alfred, riding his fucking plesiosaur around the battlefield, is going to roll back, scoop up Mark using its tail. Mark, you're now riding the dinosaur.
Nice.
Flip. Send it back.
Gonna swoop me up too.
Oh god, no! You totally dissed me! I'm out, loser! He fucking rides away on his dinosaur. As advertised, you can watch from a distance. Okay, Mark, I'm going to crush this dinosaur into her, likely sacrificing half of my life to give you all a chance to attack.
Thank you for this.
Alfred.
Don't forget my 50% of my life sacrifice, okay? Here we go, here's the attack roll. Wow, that still misses horribly.
Does he still sacrifice half his life?
Oh, you're done straight, I do! He says, Okay, yeah, no. You watch as Alfred goes down, riding his dinosaur friend. They slam into the great monster, just pulverizing. The dinosaur makes its attack. Hopefully more successfully. Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Yes, that was all me, Alfred says, vanishing as the light grows. He disappears in a great puff of smoke, granting all of you an opportunity to strike, Mildred included. Also Kale, I guess, since you're watching from the far distance.
Okay,
Can Mildred go first?
Oh,
go for
Yeah.
it.
Alfred salutes as he vanishes. Likely for 50% of forever.
You witch! How dare you try and hurt these good little boys!
Mildred powers up her ultimate magic. And everybody gets a +5 to their attack rolls. They're the comfiest sweater filled with warm grandma love.
Oh, this is a lot better than the one I was getting earlier. Yeah, this is nice.
And then she just tries to beat her across the shins with and hits. Okay. Yeah. Maldred slumps down on her last breath, clearly on her last legs. Whoever's turn is next can go.
I believe it's Mark's turn.
Get it,
Finally,
Mark.
this is my moment. As he pulls out his melee weapon, a fork.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If
I'm
you
just gonna
fucking
give it to you like no matter what, but that still hits anyway.
gonna fucking kill Maldred with a fork. 6.
That's exactly enough to kill her too. As the fork drives into Maldred's head, she screams, "No!"
No, I could have had it all.
And she slowly turns into a pile of painty dust.
That's for shooting me, bitch.
Oh my! You got shot?
Mildred
Oh.
hobbles over to you and starts pulling actual band-aids and medicine out of her bag and begins tending your wounds. The tools of creation, I'll let you handle the tools, Jay.
Of
What do you want
course.
to do with them?
Yeah, the tools of creation sit in the pile of ashes surrounded by fucking dinosaur bones and Alfred's dumbass. It looks like we did it, old friend, he says, patting the skull of the dinosaur. It's now in pieces. It has breathed its last. From the start to the end, I'd like to think I was a good receptionist. I told them about the
You're a
paintings.
gatekeeper.
Single tear. I knew things that the average museum goer didn't, and very little else. I provided information that could be easily accessed by reading the pamphlet, but presented loudly to groups of people. He's sobbing into his arm.
And nobody had to read that boring pamphlet because of you.
And no one will ever have to read it again, because this museum is done, and I'm done with it. Alfred ranks up to 10.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn this place.
I agree. Good riddance.
So we're burning this fucker down, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Mildred prays to her husband.
Sorry, honey. Those tools are too much trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyone else catch that?
Hold on. Kale is gonna pick up the tools and say, "Finally! Get the fuck out of here!" Jeez.
Morgan raised both axes ready to kill.
Yeah, no! You can't joke around like that, man. You almost gave me a second to third heart attack.
Stay away from me, Alfred. I will shoot you.
Yeah, that's legit.
Loken looks at the painting on the right. Hey, get out of here.
The painting fucks off.
The
Oh,
painting goes and hangs out with the weapon friends.
so I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough of art for like the rest of my life.
You may want to burn that degree, Loken.
What do you think I'm starting this fire with?
And with that, the Shenana gang headed downstairs, finally ready to put this ordeal behind them. The blaze would go down in Harlow's history as the most confusing as they managed to burn down a marble museum. This was not done through magic, but through sheer determination.
We didn't.
Oh,
Good
man.
job, team.
If
What
you-
about the Squirrel King? We saved them, though, right?
Oh, yeah, like we get them out, of course. Like, yeah.
No, I've got epilogues.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, man.
I'll stick with this track. I think that's
Oh,
probably
it's
appropriate.
beautiful. So, yeah, the Shenana gang disappeared into the night to commit crimes another day. Now, 2 people stronger? Did you guys pick up Mildred? Is she part of the group now?
She'll just be like, she'll stay at home.
I'm too old for this business. I'll just keep the home base on.
Yeah.
Tight.
So I want to just throw this out here right now. Both of you are on thin ice if you do decide to join us, because both of you motherfuckers betrayed us the first time we worked together.
I didn't betray you.
You walked away and inadvertently sort of is complicated. Stick with the
I
group.
was trying to help a young man who was trapped in a closet.
I totally betrayed you. That's my bad.
All right, fine. You get off with a warning.
Yes,
You
perfect.
make Granny sad sometimes, Logan. Never eating my candy.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like yell at you, but like I seriously got backstabbed 3 times.
Nearly 4.
Kale.
I was getting ready for it in case you did decide to.
You realize
Betray all
I
of
could
us.
annihilate you, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I won't shoot you.
Whoa!
I think we learned.
Yeah, I think we learned something. Like, you guys are too quick with the killing. I think we can all take some classes, maybe work out our anger issues. I could work on betraying people less. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm sorry. It's been a long night. I thought Mark died. That was really bad.
That was really bad. Anyway, where did Mark, where did you go 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, I just need to get my friend's spear.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, that's pretty important. Anyway, yes, are you guys ready for our epilogue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to warn you though, our hideout is kind of secret. Also, my basement.
It's
I
nice.
imagine we can afford a better hideout now.
Oh yeah, we're rich.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't actually hit me. Like we're loaded, guys.
Yeah, but we need to focus on getting Mark better.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Pretty severely wounded at the moment.
I'm talking about your cancer, Mark.
My what?
And with that, you guys can do epilogues for your characters, or I could do epilogues for the museum first.
Let's do museum first. Well, like, what happens here?
This is the box text, assuming you kick the shit out of Alfred. With Alfred defeated and the mystery of the museum solved, the thieves are finally free to escape with their plunder. Yes, you did beat me fair and square, for like 50 damage in the head in one attack.
Yeah, sorry, that actually should have killed you.
Yeah, I'm kinda shocked I'm not dead right now. This is basically like, okay, there's a rundown of the various statues that survived and the ones that you interacted with. There's a unique one since you created an eternal war.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna add custom narration for that. The war raged on, endlessly spreading to the rest of the museum. As security forces came in and tried to stop it, they became embroiled on various sides of the conflict. Furthermore, the adventuring group in the southern room also joined the affair. It sort of became another adventuring party's problem. Oh my god. Yeah, no. This is the part that describes if Alfred actually lived. I'm gonna jump ahead since he's like part of the group now. If the Squirrel King survived, as for the Squirrel King, he would be forced to depart his kingdom due to his habitat being unable to support the ever-growing squirrel population. His new kingdom, the Harlow Grand Park, and soon, the world.
God bless that little bastard.
If any of the miscellaneous dangerous statues survive, which they do, some of the statues had grown too dangerous, like the gargoyles and the settlers, were eventually recovered by security forces and sealed beneath the museum in the basement, in a magical containment unit where they would live as a testament to the dangers of tampering with creation magics. King Cobra resides over them all in perpetuity. Now, I believe it's time for our custom epilogues. I believe that Alfred went on to consistently be on thin ice with the group. He would betray them 2 to 3 more times, getting his ass kicked significantly each. Each time he would return more triumphant than the last until everyone agreed that enough was enough. Kale shot him 2 times in the back and he never returned.
Gonna miss that kid.
Next up, let's go top to bottom now. You can take Alfred's place, Logan. Let's go with Kale.
So, eventually, with all this money and everything, him and his many wives, he has 2 now.
Okay.
One of them got divorced. Yeah.
It's rough.
He opens up a orphanage for all the unwanted children, so that he can have as many children as he needs. Also, he got a mansion, which is literally their headquarters.
It's still in the basement, though, right?
It's still in the basement. Yeah, it's a completely gnomish mansion. That is built underneath the orphanage. It's kind of like a Batman kind of secret cave type deal. He also is obsessed with making gadgets now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
Just makes gun versions of everything.
Instead of a flashlight, think about it like a gun that you can point at people and it'll shoot them. Get this.
Yes.
Right. Check it out. It's
real
salt and pepper shaker guns.
Shaka shaka, just shooting.
It puts a whole new spin on pepperum.
Yep, I was like digging for that pun, but I couldn't make it work. Oh man.
Mark.
Mark continues his plight to increase his fame and notoriety as the Panda Mask. Knowing that he has enough to settle down, he refuses to have a normal life, thinking that it is too short to just relax and sit back with what he's gained. He continues with his, some may say, devious plots, but most times he sends most of the money back to where he took from it. He's still a poor man wandering, hoping to find more people to join his gang, to loot more places, and hopefully not die. Because, I mean, come on, that was pretty close that one time.
Got close. You got shot. He joins the Eben Ward.
His time ticks down, but he hopes to give the rest of his days to people. Maybe the orphans, I don't know.
I think I should be clear that most of this epilogue takes place in like the next week. Like, these are some busy 7 days, guys.
Yeah.
Mildred.
Mildred joins the gang and happily, truly retires from her life of crime, deciding to take a more advisory role so she can spend time with her husband, despite his constant denial.
Well, you guys got weird marital problems.
Or is Mildred just a little unhinged? We'll never know.
Let's see here. I decided that with all my cashola, first thing I was going to do is try and find a doctor for Mark. Did Mark accept this proposition, or did he just kind of...
Mark does accept.
Right. So while that's all going on with the oodles of
It
cash...
takes time, yeah, like it's gonna take time.
Yeah, so I got that all lined up at least, but it's going to take time to make it all work out. I then began the first stages of investment. I bought my own College of Arts, and I'm gonna run that shit how I want by stealing everybody's art.
What?
Well, that's super fucked up. It's like we learned nothing.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
It's just like we got a different set of values, but they're just as morally bankrupt. They're just different.
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah.
no. We can't be morally bankrupt with all this cash. Come on now.
Yeah, that sounds legit. I'll enjoy this on my yacht. Oh wait, I got shot before I could get paid. Alfred's still poor as shit.
I think I'd give Alfred some cash.
You give him like $20 for a bus fare, and
Yeah, I think Alfred and Loken still
No.
hang out. Kale kicked him out of the group.
No.
every time he comes over, Mildred makes him like a packed lunch to take home with them.
Kale would make this big, huge song and dance about kicking him out of the group, but would, like, stealthily give him a key to the mansion. in case
Aww. Oh, you guys,
he was- You know, dude's poor.
it's so positively touching. And with that, I can read the final bit of box text. And finally, as the group departs with an autumn view of Harlow secured, they not only have access to Eckhart's latest, greatest masterpiece, but with Eckhart's fate confirmed, they also have access to Eckhart's last great masterpiece. Finn! And that, my friends, is the end of Fight at the Museum. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah,
Oh,
That was great.
that was a lot of fun.
God. Christian, if you're here, yeah, hell yeah. Christian, if you're here, you want to take a few minutes to just talk about shit? Oh man, good fucking run, guys. I love the I love the fucking quadruple bullshit betrayal at the end. It just kept going.
Like, we're really doing this?
Oh my god. So, in the module, Alfred definitely betrays you. That just fucking happens. Like,
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah.
Like, obviously, he's a bad guy. He's gonna betray you. You guys definitely befriended him enough that he's not really trying to kill you. He's just trying to be a jackass.
And he succeeded.
And he definitely succeeded with flying fucking colors.
I absolutely fucking knew Carl was gonna pull some shit there.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, so Christian, do you want to go over like all the shit that the guys missed?
Sure, I mean, first off, I'm kind of sad a Karts died.
Yeah.
But the triple betrayal made up for it, totally.
That encounter going to shit that hard is like, it's supposed to be difficult. You're supposed to fail like multiple persuasion checks, and then it comes to blows. But I think simultaneously trying to break down the door to the atelier while sneaking the painting is like an initiative. Oh fuck you guys, roll initiative.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was real fair.
Oh man.
Oh man, Muscle Man MVP.
Oh dude, Buff Man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Holy
Buff.
shit, Muscle Man.
Yeah, Pip
Yeah,
being
wow.
roll that with disadvantage. Buffman rolls out and rolls 2 crits.
God damn.
And then later comes back and crits Maldred across the room.
Good God. Buffman was amazing.
Oh my god.
If we had to fight him, we would have died.
I'm amazed I was able to kill him.
Carl determined the location of Mildred's like hidden stealthed corpse or her bound and gagged body, and like if you found her, she would basically give you good grandma effects during the fight because the presumption was you'd be pretty beat up after like Eckhart, Alfred, and then Alfred has a potential phase 2 also, depending on how things play out.
I honestly think he did so well because last minute switched him with the anti-spiral.
Yeah, no, Buffman was supposed to look different. I can actually drop his pog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a very different Buffman. Here's the original.
Oh my God, I love it.
Oh, it's so good. I gotta show stream. Actually, I gotta show stream because there's other shit in the room that that like the group missed. So I'm gonna take this room by room from the very start. First of all, resting in the museum, if you rest anywhere other than the bathroom or the closet, you roll a random encounter for like fucking statue wolves and bears. The entire point of this module is to, I think Christian put it very well, beat you down until you consider non-violent means, but this group always just goes for non-violent means, so like you're good. But like, yeah, no, the idea is to exhaust you, perpetually like, dump on you a bit. There was an instant lose condition at the very beginning that you guys dodged, the fairy, if you, the fairy doll that you picked up, if you fucking failed your will save, you would just pick up the fairy doll, decide that this isn't that interesting, and go and do other adventures elsewhere. You would just leave the museum.
Oh.
So
I'm glad I put it down and left.
Yeah, so every time you entered a room, the group rolled will, and if you fucking failed, you just lost. So
what was the DC?
I forget. It was
But it's like a 12 or something. But if everyone failed, then they were so pathetic. It had to be an instant lose.
Yeah. Like the DC was that sad. So yeah, no, good call with the getting rid of that. The Squirrel King, good job with diplomacy. I did not expect to have a member of the group that could just straight up fucking talk to animals.
Oops.
Settler's Exhibit, I thought was really, like, you managed to diplomacy it out. That was very well done.
Yeah, the diplomacy is really strong here. Like that was some good. I'm glad you guys like. It's pretty fun because you could fight everything or you could diplomacy, and you guys pretty much used actions to like you defeated them without diplomacy. Like you used diplomacy in the correct areas and action in the correct areas too. Except for the carts, you could have done diplomacy on him, but we'll get to that when we get to the second floor.
Yeah. So next up is the big fucking roller room with the paintings on the walls. That one was fun as shit. You guys did that exactly like you could. There's no diplomacy there. You just got a deal. Mildred with spider climb was not something I expected. Just fucking walking on the ceiling. Also Dark Vision's bullshit. But Christian put in a very good failsafe for Dark Vision that's like, no, the lettering's too fucking fancy, you Dark Vision jackass. Like, you gotta rub your face on these paintings. You gotta get up in there.
You know, I realized if I really wanted to stab at it, what I could have done is that the text could have been super colorful, but when Dark Vision happens, it all just blends into gray, because you can't actually...
Shit, that's really good.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think that actually might be a better explanation.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
I think that's a good idea, because then it also... Man, would that also mean that even if you got close, you couldn't see it? So you would have to have a light source.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's really bright. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that as a concept for negating Dark Vision because you'll.
Oh yeah, that's a good because it says that you can't distinguish colors. So.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good thinking.
Fucking this room.
Next up is the war room. This was handled weird. Basically, you're supposed to join a side and let it play out, or it plays out on its own. Instead, you substituted their weapons for weapons that physically cannot hurt each other. So they just fucking ran at each other and slapped each other to death endlessly. You created an endless loop where I didn't expect to be one. It was worth a few chuckles, so I definitely let it slide. And like, you basically had to collect a Hangul officer's sword, and it would be it's very possible, and I think the group did pick the wrong sword.
Yes, they did get the wrong sword, but...
The group picked the wrong sword, absolutely, but after your repeated good rolls and creativity, I did not want to shit on you that hard, so like... Yeah.
Well, bless you.
Yeah, no, that was like, you had to listen to what they were saying and pick the right one, but holy shit.
I think the other thing is that we would have just walked back in and be like, hey, give me that. So we would have just like slowed down the campaign, so I appreciate that, just saying like, nuts to it.
Okay.
That's just another entirely weird thing. It's possible you can get one of these soldiers as an NPC that follows you around, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basically like if you let the battle go, then it just becomes a historical like propaganda piece where they totally annihilate the other guys, and one of the guys is dramatically betrayed. There's actually like a slot on his back that fits a dagger perfectly.
It's really fucking good.
That's great.
Yeah, and then what the guy who betrayed them will be like, "Hey, help me out! Don't let them kill me." So if he was there, it would be possible there would have been 4 betrayals.
Yeah. And, like, if you bring Alfred into that room and don't alert them, like you're trying to stealth through, Alfred fucking trips and alerts everyone.
God damn it, Alfred.
Basically, like, if you're just trying to cheese a room, Alfred will fuck up in some way and make the room's gimmick happen. It's what Alfred does. Alfred's so fucking bad, I love him. Oh, man. Okay, so next room is the Magic Items Reclamation Agency that's actually based on a adventuring party the
first group that ran through it. They're all awful. In version.
I lost their pugs before fucking doing it. They were all great. It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh well.
I was gonna have the guy who could only use sleep magic come in at the final encounter.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
just
say that
bother
would have
you
been
all.
like topped it off. He just runs in behind and whacks someone with the back with like a
that's
or something.
That's what we were expecting, but like it was getting dense.
And besides, it was like. I mean, I was expecting like Statue of Carts to not be dead, him to just everything, everyone, every turn another person just comes in.
The world state was insane. I love this museum because it's just fucking chaos.
This is a good Steel Art Run campaign.
Yeah, so the gift shop was an optional area, but if you got the Get Smoked tats, you would have advantage on diplomacy checks, since like the various like statues are a little like robots. They're programmed to sort of greet and like be enthusiastic to museum guests. So like whenever you rolled to diplomacize with a statue, the reason you did so well so consistently was you were actually secretly getting advantage. Like I didn't want to be too overt until the very end where it didn't really matter, but yeah, no, you did good.
Yay.
Yeah,
We all got our hats, and they all fit all of our characters perfectly.
Yep. And then the plesiosaur room. Roll a 1d4. If you roll a 4, the plesiosaur comes to life. You never rolled a 4. God damn it.
I was actually a little bummed.
Yeah. I was pissed too. So I'm like, what can Alfred do to redeem himself? Oh man. So the gargoyles are actually pretty tough. I think if one attacks you, you could take it pretty easily, but if all 6 mobbed you, it's probably game over. And if you tried to, like, skip ahead and climb the stairs, they would all fucking mob you and kill you. It's brutal, but, like, you did the mechanic and got to floor 2. So, floor 2, this room, you saw, well, this is the main entry chamber, we can get back to that. The fucking King Cobra, that was added because I made the room wrong. If you zoom out, you can actually see it's a little lopsided, and it really needed something in the upper right to not look like shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. So I threw in King Cobra, imagining that in the final battle, someone could animate King Cobra, and it could be like a huge danger if like the fight got that fucking nuts. But it got that nuts on its own, and we'll repurpose King Cobra into something good regardless. In the room to your left, where fucking Kale saw the weird hallucinatory thing in the corner, that is an animated rug trying to digest a mimic. And neither can deal damage to each other, so they are locked in eternal conflict. That is the only thing in this room. I fucking love that so much.
That's the only thing on the second floor, besides like all the final bullshit. That was an add-in. Originally the room's just kind of empty, but it had like a lot of art on it, but I decided,
I love that. That's so good. And I love that I could just freak Kale out with it.
Yeah.
No one else paid
As soon
attention.
as I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this.
Over here we have the animated weapons room. You guys interacted with that like we'd expect. If you left the animated weapons alive, like just ran from the room, it does have a health pool. It's a huge health pool. It's like 125 health. But, it, like, they deal damage to each other, and, like, they basically consistently activate each other. And the Roman Lances were added improv, obviously. But, yeah, no, you guys beat it down, and then at the very end, if you do, you can basically search for specific types of weapons. You roll a d6 to see how many are intact and take them. It's a cool room. Chances are most groups, a group that doesn't have fucking Loken in it, destroyer of all, will fucking run away from this. And in the final battle, the weapons... Oh, the
Yeah.
other group ran?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess instead of interrupting, we'll just go through and then I'll go through like what the other group did.
Perfect.
That
Yeah.
seems fair, yeah.
So, yeah, no, if you leave the weapon storm up, it joins in the final battle, hitting everyone.
Oh god.
Then in the hallway of paintings, I want to read all these painting effects.
Yes, please.
Oh,
man,
good. This is good.
I love these so much. I believe somebody pulled down a painting. I think it was Loken.
Yes, and it's the best one. He pulled
It's-
down the last one. I was really hoping he'd use it.
Me too!
Oh, I
my
completely
God.
forgot I had that. Oh.
You'll see why.
I thought Mark had one. Is that, or did he have a different
He
one?
used man, cat, and wife.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cat, man, and wife.
I actually forgot I took the last painting. Completely forgot. Oh, damn.
Man. So, the paintings that you missed, you obviously got, black, which is my favorite, because it's just like a deep art analysis punctuated by spiders burst out from the canvas. And then a man looking at a painting of a man looking at a painting of a man looking at a painting. I love that one. Then there's the one that's missing, Cat, Man, and Wife. Which was like on the wall over here, I think. Then the next one is Passing Wind. This painting, titled Passing Wind, depicts a bunch of people choking on a gas cloud that extends from one person's posterior. That individual has a very bemused expression on their face.
Of course.
Obscuring mist is cast
Of
and it begins to
course.
spread around the room, making it harder to see when the next paintings will appear. It's just frustrating.
Yeah.
The next one is, oh, I got them mixed up. The next one is, oh no, I'm good. Society. This painting, titled Society, pictures a tortoise and a hare racing. The tortoise has a ball gag in its mouth with chains and weights holding its body to the ground, while the hare is being carried to the goal on a chariot with a smug expression on its face. It just immediately casts slow. The next one
Whoa.
is Animal House. This painting, entitled Animal House, pictures a group of humans eating from the pig pen and a group of pigs with canes and top hats having a jovial discussion outside the pen. Polymorph is cast on the target, turning them into a pig. The spell will last for 5 minutes.
Oh.
This next one is Weight of the Throne. This painting, titled Weight of the Throne, pictures a mad-looking king hoisting a golden throne on his back while standing on a mountain's peak. Crown of Madness is cast on the player. If the player fails the save, suddenly a crown of thorns appear over their head and they attack the party member behind them. That's a real nasty one.
Good thing I didn't hit with
We're
that.
not getting that well.
Yeah, no, I would have just killed one of you.
The next one is Life. This picture, entitled Life, is a perspective piece that pictures a large hedge maze with multiple figures walking about it. These figures seem to represent multiple different people of nationalities and races, older people being deeper in the maze, younger being earlier. This painting casts the maze spell on the target. Maze is nasty.
What does that do exactly?
Banishes you to an extra dimensional space until you can find your way out of the maze.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you are just gone for a while. And the thing is, you wouldn't know it, the group wouldn't know it was maze. They would just vanish. I would have probably pulled the person into another call and told them to roll intelligence repeatedly until they got out.
No, the original one was Prismatic Ray, so I decided it'd be nicer.
That's much nicer than Prismatic Ray.
because Prismatic Ray would just kill you.
And finally, you say that, but you finally get to the last painting, Expectations.
Oh.
As you approach the final painting, it appears to be a hodgepodge arrangement of colors on a canvas with no obvious meaning. When looking down at the name, it reads, Expectations. Absolutely nothing happens.
Oh, that's great.
I was really hoping you would pull out the painting to use on a card, and absolutely nothing would happen.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Okay, so this room, there is actually a very easy way. Like, it's functionally a riddle. They're all idiots. You need to pick the one that'll let you go through the room, and the obvious choice is you pick Henry Cornell, the fucking captain of the guard. He's the one that controls the military, and he's the one that'll let you pass. If you said anyone else, he'd just set his cards on you. You came up with a different solution. It took more time and almost came to blows, but it was a different solution.
I also assaulted someone.
You also assaulted
Yeah.
someone, but what's his face?
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. Next room. Oh, the cart fight could have gone so differently. First of all, you could have very easily just convinced Statue of Cart that he was the superior artist. Like, I feel like the hints for that were pretty overt. Like, he sort of, he deserves to be the one known as a cart, and if you'd just done that, he would have been like, ah, yes, like, if you'd convinced him, obviously, diplomacy check, but you have advantage on that, it would have been very easy. He would have actually gone along with you, opened the door, and seen dead Akart, and matter-of-factly declared, ah, Stephen Akarts is dead. You could have solved that with absolutely no fighting whatsoever. And you would have gotten the art tools of creation, taken the painting, all that shit. All you had to do was basically trick the dumb statue. But I much prefer the way things went down with how fucking chaotic you made it immediately.
Yeah.
Now,
I tried to diplomacy, but honestly, it was more for just a distraction. I didn't think I could actually stop a fight if things went bad.
That's
interesting to know.
Yeah, that one's super stoppable because the Alfred boss fight is the real last boss fight. When you get back to the courtyard, Alfred obviously betrays you and starts using the art tools. He has a phase 1 where it's pretty much what you saw. He uses the art tools on his turn. He does have a phase 2 when you drop him below a certain amount, where Statue of Cart actually delivers a very good speech that I think I want people to check out the module to read. I think Statue of Cart is super interesting, and he wasn't done proper justice in this campaign due to the way that things played out, so
You put a bag over him and covered him in rugs?
Yeah. I mean, he did summon Buffman, who fucking destroyed you guys.
Buffman is the best.
Yeah.
Buffman was the real hero.
Buffman's the real hero of this shit. So if you wanna know what was up with the final encounter and the different ways it could play out, because it can play out a multitude of ways, I highly, highly suggest going to DriveThruRPG and downloading this module. It's super fucking good. But
Yeah, it's really cool.
Christian, how did your group get through this?
Okay, so in the original version in the session, there wasn't a level 1. I mean, it existed and it was there, the curator was fine, but it was everything bad was on level 2, and they're kind of just like, he hired people to take care of it quietly. So these guys were coming from the Magic Item Collection Agency to get the item back. They actually didn't care about the painting originally. So, oh, someone wants a link in the chat to the DriveThruRPG, I guess. In a second. Anyways,
I will link that.
Okay. It's free if you want it to be. Yeah. So anyways, but the thing is, before they actually went to the exam, so the first part of the session was them basically going through boot camp, and they got like a Vietnam War kind of boot camp thing, and they all entered the museum with levels of exhaustion. So this kind of straightforward session ended up being, oh shit, we can't fight everything here. We can't fight anything here. The Berserker's on like 6 levels of exhaustion. He can't do anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so then instead it turned into, okay, we're just gonna go through, and they explored the side rooms first. They found the stuff, and because they're all debtors and they need money, they just started looting shit like indiscriminately. Took everything in the side room, including a nice curtain. And then they went to the weapon room, and I started to prepare this encounter, which is gonna go exactly like the way it did. But then they just ran away, and I was like, oh wait. Yeah, they can just do that. Okay. So when they ran off, they eventually went to the art room, and their paintings were a little bit different because I was kind of trying to make them up on the spot.
Ah, gotcha.
This entire session was like really rushed because the player was late, so the session probably wouldn't have happened if they weren't late, so thank you. So, anyways. They went through and they just I kept describing the paintings as like going straight out from them because that just the way in my mind, like directly out, like rectangular effect from the painting.
Yes.
So they just decided, wait, so can't we just crawl? And I couldn't think of a reason they couldn't crawl. So yeah, they just crawled under all the paintings, and I was like, okay, whatever. They could have gotten through them all, but then they also tried to occasionally steal some of them. And they successfully stole the Fascinate painting and would later go on to use that on every shopkeeping NPC for a while to just steal their shit.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then they actually, the fighter eventually turned it into a designer shirt that he just like tear off his coat and show people to quickly like get up chop on them.
I love it.
Oh, that's great.
They went into that room and it was almost going to go bad, but they actually, the way they convinced the statues is that they're like, well, they all know your statues, right? And they're like, yeah. So they were like, well, if we just go get a carts, then he should know which one of you is best. After all, he's your maker. So they all kind of like, after a Diplo roll, they all decided, yeah, that makes sense. So they actually sent guards to escort them into the room to go grab a carts. And then they went with the normal kind of diplomacy thing. And one of the things that Jay didn't do, I think it's fine though, the fight went fine, is that since that did happen, similarly, you guys convinced them, the guards were supposed to go with you, and they were supposed to be a part of the boss fight.
Yeah, they joined in and started fucking fighting.
But I think Jay upped the HP value of a carts a bit and did it a bit differently, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Buffman carried, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed mine.
As if you're curious, Buffman has like 4 HP, but 20 strength.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffman, I didn't want Buffman to just casually die to the psychic backlash, so he was at like 1 HP when you came swinging for him, Will.
Yeah.
Oops.
So for them, they the guards were going to join the fight, but instead, his AC, it's pretty similar. The Stickman's AC was 6, and Buffman was also kind of weak.
Yeah.
But regardless, when they went into carts, they did the thing. They convinced the carts that you're so much better, and then exactly as described, one of the possibilities they did. So there is a slight difference. Alfred was not in the original, of course, because it wasn't that kind of different. So the final boss was instead that French statue in there was the one that gave them a lot of trouble. So when they walked out of the but like crawled back and went out through the art room again. When they got back to the front, the all of the other statues, which were house spotters, were standing there with all the house spot weapons, and the Frenchmen had grabbed all of the other weapons and formed a coalition, and they had this gigantic weapons versus statue fight in the middle of the museum. And so Eckhart's, like, the Frenchman came up to attack them, but Eckhart's punched him in the face with a stone fist and knocked his head off. But he still gave commands, because it doesn't really matter if his head gets knocked off. So they basically just, like... But the thing is that all the weapons were fighting at, like they were being wielded by people, so they were fighting at, like, waist height. So they just crawled again and kept crawling out. But because of the way it was, I decided, well, I kind of want the Alfred because it's something that can be on floor 1 that it matters in floor 2. And then Maldred was just
a bonus.
Me and Carl were planning something because we wanted to surprise you as well. Like,
yeah,
from,
thank you.
from minute one,
yeah, how did you guys get the Maldred? Were you just kind of sitting there and like, I wanna do something?
Yeah.
Well, actually, before we even did the first campaign, I wanted to be really mean and have Mildred give out poison grandma candy.
Yeah.
And just have whoever ate it die at the end of the session, and then she would walk away.
And I'm like, hold up 2 seconds.
Wow.
You want to do something dumber? And Carl's like, heck yeah. So I'm like, okay, here's the deal. One of the characters is going to, like, Alfred's gonna betray you. You know that, right? And Carl's like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
He's like Yagami, of course.
I'm like, fucking up the stakes immediately after that. Like, people are gonna see that coming. Just, they're not gonna expect the betrayal after the betrayal. And Carl's like, yeah, okay, sure.
And then we came up with grandma effects.
Yeah, no, he came up with the D6 grandma effects. And Carl came up with his own art table. And, yeah, no, that was...
I didn't get to do my favorite part of the art table, though.
What's that?
The most frustrating one.
Which one?
If I rolled a 2, it would have been blending and just made Maldred invisible.
Oh.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that was That was our modification at the last second due to a player character. I guess Alfred became a good guy because he had a chance to redeem himself.
He got beat up and became a good guy. It's like the Persona thing to do.
It's them's the rules.
It's the JoJo thing to do.
It
You beat them up and they
absolutely
join
is.
your crew.
I'm really glad I was able to pull that fucking pun out at the end. That was like, I'm like, I have one turn to think up a good one. I got it.
Yes. You could say it was all according to Keikaku Dori.
Oh, fuck
Oh no.
I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, so thank you guys so much for playing in this module. Christian, thank you for making this module.
Yes,
It was
thank you.
amazing.
Oh my god, this was incredible. Jesus Christ, guys. I
It was
would
really fun to watch, and I'm happy that other people are going to be able to play it again too. That's what makes me really happy too.
yeah.
I included an email at the end. Please send me your stories. I'm very curious.
Please do, if you like, leave them in comments on the video. Just like, tell us what you thought of the module, because it's really fucking great and more people should experience it. Oh my god.
It's fun to play sillier modules.
Yeah.
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 I mean, and this has plenty of potential to even be a serious module if you want.
That is true.
Yeah.
But of course, we can't take anything without it being a
I
comedy.
mean,
role.
like, everything that I touch turns into, like, slapdash comedy, so, yeah.
I mean, Alfred
Well,
was
yeah.
your idea.
Oh, man, yeah. So, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for playing. Please go check out the module and have yourselves a good night.
Thanks for running it for us, Jay, and
Yes,
congrats
thank
on
you.
200 episodes of TI.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Get excited for 201. 200's good, I guess, but 201 is like, oh man, you're gonna love it.
Oh, I gotta catch up.
Okay.
Do.
Yeah, have a great night, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Toodles.